Yo, your movie collection is weird as fuck.
Yeah, I have a weird movie collection now.
Yo, your movie collection. A lot of the movies that we do on the podcast, I have to buy. So they're just on. Hassan just owns them. They're just on his laptop. Like he just owns them on Amazon Prime. But like, it's like the nigga owns like Princess and the Frog and Gladiator, but not the actual Gladiator. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what he owns for life. He has those things.
Yep.
You always have those movies until the internet dies.
You know.
Then you will no longer have those movies.
That's true. Which could be in our lifetimes. You never know.
We didn't think DVDs wouldn't matter.
It's true.
Now if you have a DVD, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're just a dumb idiot. If you have a VHS, we should have killed you. We should have murdered you first if you still have one of those. But yeah, that's what happened. The internet will die and we'll be on to the next thing, which will be implanted shit in our brain.
Hopefully. And then Google will just know our thoughts.
Yep. But you didn't come for all that. You came to see the movie below. And I know you're fucking excited. I know you're fucking like, he hasn't seen that movie. Hey, that's the whole podcast. Fucking Jesus Christ. It's a pandemic. Know the podcast at least. You know what I mean? Get on board with that, if nothing else. But before we get into that, we got to talk about last week's movie.
Yeah, Gladiator. I watched it.
You watched it?
Yeah. It was, you know what's crazy? It had all like the cheesy 90s things, but it never felt super cheesy.
It's never cheesy. You like it though. Sam said when we watch it, it's like she's like, "This is good." I was like, "Yeah, it's good." I don't know how. I don't know how or why.
I thought that.
Don't know how or why, but it is good.
I thought that. I was watching. I was like, "How is this not bad?"
A lot of the beaters. Also, I love it when you guys do this. By the way, I've got a lot of message from a lot of you guys this week telling me that you went and watched this fucking random Gladiator and you thought it was awesome.
Yeah,
you're right. You're not wrong. And it is one of those things. Like I don't know why. It's not like you're watching like Avatar or you know or even like $1 Million Baby. You know what I'm saying? It's just. It's good still. It's good.
It escapes me why it's because it has all like the cheesy montage, the cheesy rock music.
Oh God, the fucking dialogue sometimes.
Yeah, catch you on the greasy side.
The greasy side. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what he told him, dog.
I'm Noah. Never had a boat. Yeah. What? Whatever he said.
He did say that. He said, Noah, I've never had an arc.
I've never had an arc.
And I've never fucked a goat.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck clearly guy trying to be Morgan Freeman was saying. He was 100% trying to be Morgan Freeman.
Oh yeah. They probably told him, hey, this is exactly what we want. This is why we hired
Morgan Freeman. Yeah.
We couldn't afford him. It's a good movie though.
It did have the cheese. You know how I said it didn't have the long 90s intro? It started with a long 90s intro. It's not as long as like Jack or whatever. But it's pretty like he's just walking through the city and
he is. I guess when I think of the 90s intro, the classic 90s intro is you don't see the character yet. You just see flashes of the city.
Okay. You don't see this one at least tells you he's going to school.
Yeah, but the classic 90s intro is flashes of the city and the Philadelphia song playing in some form of that song.
In Philadelphia,
in New York City, in Chicago.
That's where he is now. Right?
Yeah. It's literally. I mean, it's always the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a fucking weird that this movie is good, bro. It's like I don't know how to explain it. That's a weird way for a movie to be.
I like the fight scene.
This movie shouldn't be good. It shouldn't be as good as it is.
It shouldn't be good. It should. Everything about this movie you've like seen before.
Yeah,
nothing is like new.
But something that makes you keep watching it, even if it's not a podcast obligation.
The characters are good,
and Cuba can act.
Yeah, the actors. They're all believable. They're all.
The villain's great.
Gotta
have a good villain. Villain's great.
Both villains are great. Black villain, white villain, both great.
Oh yeah, black villain's an asshole too.
Yeah.
Oh, when he fucks up, he fucking kills a guy.
Yeah, he kills a guy. He kills the whitest Mexican of all time.
Rico. Suave.
Hey, I'll tell you this. If he didn't say Holmes during his first interaction with him, I would never have guessed he was Mexican.
No, you just thought he was a guy with a mullet.
Yeah. I thought it would be Theo Vaughn or some shit. He looks like a white guy with a mullet.
He does look like a fucking dude.
Yeah,
with a mullet.
and then once he tells you he's Cuban and then you listen to how he talks, you're like, oh, okay, he's definitely Hispanic.
Yeah.
But that was not my first impression of him.
It's a good movie though, bro. So I keep saying this, but it's weird because it's weird. It's not supposed to be.
No, it really isn't. The fight scenes were fun, especially because right before this, I watched Mortal Kombat with like Matt Daddy Lockwood.
Mortal Kombat!
Yeah.
That movie's the shit.
That movie is awesome, but it's also not very good.
No.
It's
No.
both those things.
Shut up.
It's 100% both those things, and it's crazy how like the fight scenes in this where I felt like were way better than the fight scenes in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, the fight scenes in this Gladiator boxing? This underground boxing ring?
Yeah, way better.
Yeah, the fight scenes in this were at least fun. They're at least fun. There's an element of like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, what's happening is an element of dirtiness to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
No one doesn't not cheat. The ref is 100% useless in this situation.
Yeah, I don't know why they have it's a wrestling ref.
Yeah.
You know, you can just beat up the ref in wrestling, which is the best part of wrestling. Is that at any point you can turn on the ref. And what a great thing for a sport, though, dog.
Right.
That you can just at any point you're like, bro, I don't like what the ref says. I'm gonna knock this nigga out, dog. They should definitely allow that in basketball.
What? No.
Yeah. But, how much better is the game? And A, B, how much more are the refs on their toes?
Yeah,
if fucking LeBron James can elbow you in the face.
But then, what's it called? The game becomes who has the best enforcer rather than the best shooter.
Well, no, those refs don't say. No, the refs. No, you gotta get UFC fighters for refs. So the basketball players also have second thoughts about hitting this nigga.
Okay. So
no, it
it's
changes
like,
the whole game of basketball.
So
Basketball's
like
just fighting.
If it's like Khabib,
Yeah,
and you're like,
it's Khabib, never mind. So LeBron is like, he's like, I'm bigger than him, but fuck, if this little motherfucker gets a hold of me, it might be a problem.
Yeah, this is probably not worth it. Yeah, I traveled. Yeah.
Habib. April 19th, UFC 249, guys.
Totally gonna happen, right?
Another event bites the dust.
Oh man, I guess it's also just fun to watch a sport.
I'm in sports. I've been watching sports on YouTube.
Yeah, I've been watching highlights and stuff.
I've been watching full games.
Really? Oh yeah, you have been.
Full games. I need to see what mistakes you did in the second quarter, which are why you really lost.
Which set up the whatever happened in the fourth.
Because that's what you really love about sports. It's like when you watch a full game, it's like, oh, bro, they had it. They fucked up in the third.
Yeah, the turning point.
Yeah, they had it. They had the game.
Oh man, this game was theirs, and then that one false start.
And then you're like, really? And it's like, yeah, and it's like they lost
Domino effect.
It's like, but they lost by a field goal, whatever. It's like, yeah, but that false start, bro, that's what did it. I promise you. And it's like, no way, it's like, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy, but that's the game.
It's the narrative. A lot of sports. What's fun about sports is finding the narrative of the game. It's finding out what went wrong and talking about it.
And
we're not gonna be able to do that with 249. That's for sure.
It's over. 249.
What was it? 149? UFC?
UFC 249? Oh, yeah, 249. I got canceled.
Yeah.
Or the end of this basketball season or like anything else that was awesome. I was taking my girlfriend to go see Hamilton in June. And Broadway just announced they're closed until at least June.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. At this point, I would have been to a Giants game. It would have been Giants-Dodgers at some point.
Yeah.
We would have been in that time.
Oh, yeah. It'd have been baseball time.
Yeah, well, the baseball season would have already been started.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're not starting.
Yeah.
It's done.
It's that's
Hey, guys. Hey, beaners out there. Let me tell you something. This is coming from your boy. This is coming from the top of the beans. And we have all the information here. Spoil the Beans podcast, we have every piece of fucking information.
Just trust us. Don't ask us about it.
It's over. If you're not working right now, if you don't have a job right now, it's over. You're not going to go to work. You're not going to do shit. You're going to stay home. Ain't nobody hiring. Actually, a couple people might be hiring, but I don't know. I don't know how much really.
I don't know. I don't know how much you're gonna want to work at the Amazon warehouse where everyone's just getting sick and they don't give a fuck.
Because that's where you're working.
Yeah. If you're not working from home.
That's where you're working. Anybody telling you, bro, that this shit's like, okay, they're rich.
Yes.
You notice how not one poor person has said this is fine? Interesting, huh? Only people who keep saying this is all good happen to have $1 million.
I wonder why that is.
Coincidence?
Maybe it's because they live in these big ass houses and aren't connected to any regular people.
Maybe. Rich people are fucking retarded. Rich people are retarded. I know you're like, well, they got rich. Yeah, you can get rich and still be retarded. Just like you can be poor and be retarded. Look how many poor people are fucking out doing poor people shit. Like a dumb fucking, just as mad at them. Just as mad at those poor people out doing dumb shit at the beach. You're also retarded. You're the problem. Yeah. You're the reason that the other retarded rich people think it's like everybody's dumb. But my point is, no one knows what the fuck is going on because no one has lived through this. No one. That's what makes me mad, Hassan. No one's lived through it. Everybody got some answers, And it's like, oh, nigga, what pandemic did you go through? Was I asleep that night?
Yeah.
Did the other pandemic happen where the world stopped?
Where 4 billion people were shut in their houses? Oh, that time?
That time.
I remember?
I messed. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe it didn't happen. Was it your dad's lifetime? Okay, because my dad didn't tell me nothing about that part of his life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's your granddad. Oh, not his either. Okay, so damn, somehow you know though. You know some shit that no one's gone through before, but you know some shit. Now, nigga, I ain't saying like panic. Or I ain't saying be mad. But I'm just saying like the idea, the concept of like everything's fine. It's like, nah, bro, everything is high. It's okay. It's also okay that everything's not fine. That's okay, bro. It's okay to live in reality too. Nigga ain't not being positive. It's like, nigga, you can be positive and shit. Be positive. I do think everything's gonna be. It's gonna be fine because humans keep living.
I think the best way to deal with this, in my personal opinion, is to just sit tight, stay in your fucking house, and hope things come back to normal faster, but prepare for things not.
Just prepare.
Just be aware that it's possible that this might go for a long time.
Use your brain. And
guess what? If you're, because here's the reality. If you are prepared mentally for this to go on for a while, if it ends, let's say in June.
Thank God.
Woo!
Oh, baby.
All right. Yeah.
We're back.
Thank God. I was a little prepared. Yeah.
But I'm not living my life going, this is for sure, 100% gonna be over this day. Why would I live like that? That's fucking retarded. Why?
And also, if you,
because it's not.
If you're like, it's definitely gonna be over by this date, and it gets past that date, the world of hurt you're in for mentally, it doesn't make any sense. Also, it's like all these places are all like everywhere is still shut down. It took Wuhan 2.5 months to not be shut down, and we have more cases than them.
Hey man, let me tell you something. Them niggas they ain't over there doing concerts, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't over there having musicals. They ain't over there doing comedy shows. What y'all think? Just because it's like, bro, that's why it's like, oh, we're gonna come back to how? Let me tell you something. All right, guys, I do stand-up comedy. That's what I do for a fucking living. That's what I do. Before nigga, I was getting paid to do stand-up comedy for a living. I did stand-up comedy for a living. I slept on couches to do stand-up comedy. No job, stand-up comedy. Period. Until I was a door guy at a club called the Madhouse Comedy Club in San Diego. That was my first job, because I'll take that job because it's comedy. Just like a next job I took, the Comedy Store in Hollywood. Took that job because that's fucking comedy, dog. But that's what I do. Stand-up, nigga. Money or no money, it's stand-up. I'm really thinking, you think I'm thinking about like, okay, Derek, you do this. What's your career going to be? How do you come back into this? This is what you do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this regardless. When there is a stage open, that's where I'm going to be. But I got to be realistic. Man. How many stages going to open back up, bro? If shit got back tomorrow, Derek, how many stages really going to open back up? Not a lot.
Are people going to come out to shows?
Who has money? 17 million people unemployed and counting, bro. 17 million unemployed, that's like ask for unemployment. That means 25 million people are unemployed. Maybe 30. If 17 million, because I'm one of the people and I haven't filed for unemployment. So I'm one of the people, that's what I'm saying. I know, right? I don't know the numbers, nigga, but I'm not an idiot. I know human beings, how we act, fool. I know how we act. Who's coming out? Who's got the money to pay for the show? The people who do have the money to pay for a show, some of them are like, nigga, I'm not going out. And then some of them, and then there's people who are gonna be like, I'm going out. I'm gonna have a good time. I get those people. I'm not against those people. I love that. You gotta have those people too. You gotta have those people, bro. And those people are gonna go out to comedy, whatever version of a comedy show is open. But that venue that is open is gonna be like, hey man, we're only allowing 20 people in this bitch. We're only allowing 30. We're only gonna allow whatever number we can allow to bust our nut, make our money, whoop de whoop. But and the government, but like this. That's what it's gonna be like for at least a little. It ain't gonna be like, oh, everything's back open, nigga. Open up the FedEx Forum. Yeah. Open up Dodger Stadium
for 60,000 people.
Day one. Let's do that. Comedy Store, main room, 350 people, 2 shows, sold out. Let's do it. Nope. Do I want it? Yeah, but I'm not a fucking idiot, bro. So use your brain during this, guys. Use your brain, bro. Just be smart. Like health-wise too, but be smart about thinking about your motherfucking life, dog.
Yeah.
Be smart about thinking about your life.
Be careful. So he says in Gladiator to his friends.
Careful, bro.
Be careful.
Be careful, bro. Just be careful out there. We love you, Spoiled Beans. We'll be right back.
See you soon.
I got a boner.
Beaners, this is your intermission right now.
Before we get into the episode you are here for, really quick, thank you for listening. Yes, we love you.
We do. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. Rate and review this podcast on iTunes.
Please rate and review. That stuff matters. We could use the help, and we would appreciate it.
Yeah, tell your friends about the podcast. We know you love it.
Tell your friends about the podcast. We know you love it. You keep going back and listening to old episodes. That's how we know you love it. We appreciate that.
And follow us on Instagram at @SpoilTheBeans, and then you can find our individual Instagrams. We're linked on everything. Follow
Derek
us on
Poston, Sanamad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to Greg Scamato for making our theme music. If you want some more samples from him or maybe help from him, check out gregcanhelp.com.
Yep.
Yeah. And now back to your future presentation.
And we're back.
We're
and we're
back.
And we're back. And we're back. To everyone who still listens, we do appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
And to all of our listeners who stop listening during this point and you come back and you hear these episodes later, I know why you stopped listening.
Yeah.
I get. We totally get how you could maybe not give a fuck about this podcast right now.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that, bro. Our numbers took a hit. Our numbers were going steadily, crazily up because you guys are awesome and you tell all your friends, and we love all our beaners who listen because you guys are awesome, right? We get to see. You guys don't get to see the numbers. We get to see the numbers, and it's been like, oh shit, man,
yeah.
this is fucking.
Fuck.
We're doing. Look at us, we're killing it.
Yeah.
And then a certain thing happened.
Yeah.
And now not as much.
Yeah. Turns out people listen to us at work, huh?
Didn't know
Yeah.
that the 17 million unemployed all were beaners.
Yeah.
They had no fucking clue. I get that. Yeah, this. I got on some real shit, nigga. I just told this to Sam, but this is real as fuck. If you are unemployed, if you were used to be a beaner and now you're an unemployed person at home with your family, you're probably like, you know what, guys? I think we're just gonna watch Princess and the Frog.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't need to hear Derek. I think I'll just watch it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm not like.
That's fair.
Who wants to just listen to a nigga tell you when you're stuck at home? Just watch the movie. I'm on your side. I'm on your side, bro. I haven't listened to a fucking podcast since this shit hit.
Yeah, neither have I, actually.
Not one. Because you know why? Who gives a fuck? That's just me being real with y'all, dog. I'm just being 100 with the 100 at all times on the beans. You get no fake beans on this podcast, bro. You get how we feeling, bro.
Yeah, authentic frijoles here.
Authentic frijoles. That's the truth. What are we doing here? Are we leaving? Is it over?
No.
We got sponsors, huh?
Yeah, Derek.
We do have some sponsors.
Where do you want to go if you need graphic design needs and where you want to know where the Jews are?
Well, for me,
Yeah.
personally, I go to @CheetoCon.
Oh, really? At CheetoCon on Instagram? At CHITOKAN?
That's where I go because I'm telling you, that guy has all the fucking graphic design needs you'll ever need, and the Jews are there.
Yeah.
So I'm saying if you really want graphic design done the best way, and the only way during a pandemic, you go to @CheetoCon on Instagram.
At CheetoCon, baby.
Thank you, @CheetoCon, and the Jews are here.
The Jews are here.
His words. Also, Hassan.
Yes.
Do you like the NFL?
I do love the NFL.
You love it, huh?
Yeah, I love it.
Like since you were a kid?
Yeah, since I was a kid.
Do you like defense?
I like defense.
Do you like special teams?
I love special teams.
Really?
Best part of the game.
Whoa, dude, I'm about to fuck you up.
What?
If you like special teams and you like defense, do you like Instagram?
I like Instagram.
Do you like the Titans?
Yeah, they've grown on me.
Holy shit, dude. Okay. I got something for you.
Yeah.
If you're a listener or a Hassan Ahmad and you like all the things I just said, or any of those things, kind of, this next sponsor, Mr. Darren Bates, is for you.
Hey, Darren Bates.
Follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, that's all he's selling.
That's all he's selling.
Yeah.
Guys, if you like any of the things I just said, Darren Bates is all those things.
Yeah, DARENBATS. He's got the blue check mark.
He's got the blue check mark at WestlandSun56. At WestlandSun56. He's one of our best friends. Well, one of my best friends. Sean has gotten to know him through the years now.
He's dope. The first guest we've ever had on Spoil the Beans.
Also, our first guest. Go look at the Lean On Me episode if you're just coming in now.
Yeah.
And you're wondering who the fuck is this sponsor they keep talking about, the Darren Bates guy. He's a linebacker for the Tennessee Titans.
Yep.
And he loves this podcast and he just wants to support.
Yep.
And that's a fucking what a Tennessee Titan does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So get on it, Tannehill.
Yeah.
Okay? Fucking got that contract. I haven't seen a dime from you. I know you got paid.
That's a good point. Where's our money, Tannehill?
All right. But yeah, guys, we love Darren Bates. Also, guys, if you do like sports, I know this is random. Listen to a podcast, and you're listening to the podcast, Bussin' with the Boys. It's a great podcast by Will Compton and Taylor Luan, who are football players. And they have a fucking legitimately great podcast. This has nothing to do with us, by the way.
No, they're not sponsoring us.
No, this has nothing. This is just a shout out. They're extremely nice guys, and they were really nice to me and Hassan. And we got to see a live episode of them by their podcast once, and it's an awesome podcast. And you should just listen to it. It's really good. They're really funny. And you can see NFL players like how they feel about stuff, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a way better interview than Skip Bayless talking to Jeff Fisher. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's his old O-lineman and old linebacker talking to Jeff Fisher. So it's like it's a whole other. It's just great. Listen to that if you like sports. But yeah, those are our sponsors. Darren Bates, CheetoCon,
The Jews are
The
there.
Jews are there.
Yeah.
Hassan.
Yes.
Coronavirus.
It's getting real.
It's getting real. It's getting real. Man, shouldn't Cardi B be president?
Absolutely.
I'm actually serious.
Great takes. Great takes. The video where she's yelling at her camera about why celebrities can get tests and regular people can't.
And how that's bullshit.
Awesome.
Way to just be, Cardi.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
I still got a little comedy in me.
Look at
A
you.
little bit.
Yeah.
It's small, but I got a little bit left.
Cardi B 2024.
Hey, Cardi B 2024. And don't you, Beaners, that's who we rock with.
Yeah.
She's also Mexican, so let's get on that.
Dominican.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, I mean.
Exactly. We're back, Beaners. We're racist as ever. And let me tell you something. Coronavirus. You think you're going to stop racism? Not on our watch.
No.
Never. I will never, ever let racism die.
No. But that is the spoil the beans promise to you guys.
We don't let racism die on this podcast.
Racism is alive and well,
Alive
thanks to
and
us.
fucking well, bro. I make sure of it. I make sure. Ooh, making myself laugh today, guys. You guys don't ever laugh out loud. Exactly.
Right.
Hassan,
Mm-hmm.
before we talk about Corona,
Okay.
because you know that's all we're going to talk about.
Yes. It's 2 hours of it.
So prepare yourself,
Right.
Beaners. But before that,
Mm-hmm.
if you can do me a slight favor,
Okay.
just from you.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Okay.
Can you tell me really fast what you think happens in the movie you've never seen, because that's the point of this podcast? Four brothers?
Okay. I don't know nothing about this movie. I remember the trailer when it
Trailer
came
was
out.
big.
Yeah.
Trailer was huge. I remember the trailer.
I wanted to see it,
well, yeah. It's
but that was definitely one of those movies at the time my parents would not allow me to
rated
see.
R.
Yeah. And I was like, what, 12 probably?
We were young.
Yeah. So there's this old white lady who's like super nice.
Aw.
And maybe she has maybe two kids, or maybe, she has one kid. And then she has a bunch of adopted kids.
Oh, good lady.
Yeah, and she saves them from the streets, yo.
Wait, from what?
The streets. She saves them
Why'd
from
you
the
say it like that?
streets.
Why couldn't these kids be white kids or fucking Asian kids?
I think it's two white, two black. I think they hit the.
Yeah, but why are they from the streets? Why can't they be from the
streets.
burbs?
Well, you don't save kids from the burbs.
Yeah, you do.
You
get
molest
raped
them.
all the- oh,
Yeah.
no, never mind. You already beat me there.
Yeah. But then they pretend everything's fine in their nice house. No, you save kids from the streets. You molest kids in the burbs. That's how it works.
Okay.
So she saves them from the streets, right? Duh, D-A. And she maybe
Alive and well, guys. Racing.
yeah, she maybe tries to keep them out of trouble, but one of the brothers gets mixed up
Oh God, there's always one who just fucking.
in some gang activity of
Yep.
some kind, maybe like some sort of drug deal.
Yep.
And there's like, you know how it is, where
I
it's like
know.
a powerful drug dealer and there's crooked cops involved, and
Ah!
yeah. And so they.
What city are we? Are we in a city that?
We're in Detroit.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And what happens? They end up as warning to the brother, killing the mom. They kill the mom.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, and it's rough, and all the four brothers are sad.
Jesus Christ.
Pulls them back in, and they want revenge.
Wait, what? It does what?
It pulls them back
In
in.
Godfather 3's them, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
To a life of, because they're trying to be on the straight and narrow, but then now they got to find, and they think it's a drug dealer, and they go to the cops, but it turns out the cops are crooked.
Time I think I'm out.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then, they go on a rampage. Pew, 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 pew. Mark Wahlberg, Andre 3000. Pew, 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 pew.
You know who else in it? Do you know the other brothers?
That's all I know.
Okay, that's great, though. That's great. You saw the trailer. You clearly saw the trailer.
Yeah.
They definitely promoted. Well, it's Mark Wahlberg. You have to. It's his movie.
Mark Wahlberg,
It's his movie.
yeah.
It's always- he's in it. It's his
And
movie.
I remember Andre 3000 being in it, being like, oh, he's in this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, pew, 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 pew. And then, maybe one of the brothers dies in
Oh.
the quest for revenge, like the youngest one.
Sad.
Maybe that's the one that pulls him into all this. But
The one who fucked up.
Yeah, the one who fucked
I
up.
get that story. I get that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get your story. Yeah.
And then they get revenge on the people that killed them.
Ooh, and that's how it is.
Yeah. They end up and they're just three brothers chilling in a house with the picture of the fourth brother and the mom.
Oh,
And they all toast a beer.
nice.
Yeah.
Happy ending. That's a happy movie.
Yeah, I mean, relatively. A brother and a mom died. So, I mean.
Relatively.
Yeah.
I guess everything's relative, huh?
Yeah.
As always, and I mean as always, dude. And why I love you and why every beaner loves you.
Yeah.
You're fucking as wrong as ever.
Look, if there's another Four Brothers, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
No. You got the things you knew you knew.
Okay,
The things
okay,
you didn't know,
okay.
as always, you did not know.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's so many big things that are like, oh man, you're gonna have a great time.
Okay.
Also, some stuff you might remember from the trailer. That you were just like, oh yeah, that part.
I don't remember much from the trailer.
But just remember the trailer.
Yeah.
It was big.
It was the big.
This is a big movie. This is a
Yeah.
commercial.
And it was on
big
TNT all the
success.
time.
Oh God, every day.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those movies.
This is one of Mark Wahlberg's best, I think. I
Okay.
think one of his John Singleton film.
Why does that name sound familiar?
He did fucking Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. Okay, there we go.
Great director is my point.
Yeah.
This movie's really good. You ready?
Let's do this.
It is. Me and my girlfriend the other day watched Mystic River and she had never seen that.
Mm-hmm.
And then today we watched Four Brothers and she had never seen that. And she goes, man, Four Brothers is way better than Mystic River. And I go,
Oh,
well, great take. Also, different movie.
Okay.
You know what else is better than Mystic River? Avatar. I don't put them in the same world though. A lot of times.
Oh, so this is not in the same world as Mr.
No. I mean, I get it's a great movie, but I get how. Yeah, of course. Like you can, if you want, you can separate.
Okay.
Avatar, because you can see how good Avatar is.
Yeah.
And you can see how great Mystic River is. You wouldn't necessarily compare them, would you?
No. I like Mystic River better than Avatar too. I'm one of those guys.
Maybe you do.
Yeah.
But you can at least agree with me.
They're very different movies. Yes. Yes.
That's all I was saying.
Yes. A lot more child molestation in Mystic River, I would say.
Not that there's none in Avatar.
It's not that we know of. I mean, in that world, definitely, because it's.
I mean, dude, somebody's getting fucking molested.
Sentient beings, that's what they do.
Plugging their hair in with each other. Yo, you don't think that hair's going to somebody's asshole one day? Because it is, and it's a child. Why would they do that? Why would they molest people in that world? I guess you can't get away from it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we're talking
Young
about.
boys are hot everywhere they are, no matter what color.
Every species fucks up their kids somehow. Like dolphins eat their babies.
Yeah.
It's just, sentient beings, man. That's what we do.
What do we do?
You fuck up your kids somehow.
Yeah.
You either kill them or fuck them.
I love Mystic River.
Okay.
My point is, I love Mystic River. I love Avatar.
We really got sidetracked here.
My point of that was just to say this movie's great.
Yeah.
But I can get how one could say this is better than Mystic River. I wouldn't necessarily. I was like, I think we just watched them too close together. You know what I mean? That's all. Because they're both. You'll see.
Okay.
Movie starts.
Okay. Finally.
Yeah, Mr. Kid Buttfucker. You're
You're the one who brought it up.
You're the one who went on the tangent about it.
What? No, we both went on the tangent.
No, you went there.
No.
You went there. I was in the passenger seat of that car. You were driving.
Okay, mister doesn't want to take responsibility for all the kid fucking talk he does.
No, I'm a black father when it comes to kid fucking. Racism!
What does that mean?
Black fathers don't take care of their kids.
Oh, okay.
I'm so against it.
Okay, that you're not even in their lives at all.
Yeah, I told him I was going to get a cigarette and I never came back.
Oh, nice. Solid.
I don't fuck kids.
I mean, that's a very positive way of looking at that.
Of a guy who didn't fuck kids?
Yeah, no, of a guy who left his family.
Yeah, I didn't fuck him.
Yeah.
Can't put me in jail for that?
Yeah, who's in the driver's seat now, bitch?
The movie starts.
Okay.
It's everyone who's still listening.
Yeah.
All five of you probably at this point.
Yeah,
My God.
Yeah, you're not listening. Hopefully you're not listening to this with your family.
I hope so. Movie starts.
Okay.
What's up, kids, motherfuckers? Bitch. No, I was playing. Okay. Okay.
Right.
But no, let your kids listen. Movie starts.
Okay, yes, movie finally starts.
Who lets their kids listen to this? Be a better parent. Don't put that on me, dog. The movie starts.
Yeah.
Paramount Mountain. Mm-hmm. All right. It's a classic, the classic mountain.
Right.
But it's being snowed on like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you hear that song. Remember the song from the Cable Guy? Don't you want somebody to love?
Okay.
Don't you need somebody to love? You let hang somebody to love. And then you see a car, like the radio turned down.
Okay.
All right. And it's a van pulls up to a liquor store, and it's the old white lady.
Okay.
That you know from the trailer.
White lady.
You know that there's an old white lady in this. There's a grandma
Betty White type.
Betty White looking, just a sweet old lady. You know what I'm saying? She pulls up to a store. It's late night, and she gets out. You see her walking, and then you see an El Camino, like from the camera angle's like this, and so from the corner of the camera, you see an El Camino like park. You see, just like, but it's like behind her.
Okay.
All right. She goes in the store, and she's like, right when they go in the store, she's yelling at this young black kid. She's getting on him for stealing like a Tootsie Roll or whatever, right? And her and the Indian owner, he's sitting there and he's looking at the kid like this, and she's like, you're in a lot of trouble, and she's trying to teach him a lesson, and then she's like, and he's like, oh, it's just a piece of candy. She's like, Darnell, I happen to believe you're worth more, but you gotta believe it, Darnell. Can't just be me. And the kid's like, all right, I'm sorry, Miss Evelyn, And then she's like, all right, well, go on home. And then she looks at the Indian guy, and he's like, it's fine. Like, he gives it back the candy. He's like, it's fine. Kid runs on home. And then we see now when the kid leaves, like, you see the kid run outside the store, bust to right.
Right.
Coming in from the left, you see two motherfuckers with masks on. All right. And her and the owner are clearly cool. Like, they go, like, they're talking about, like, oh, what kind of turkeys you got today? Sing Young, whatever the fuck his brown man name was.
Well, his name definitely wouldn't be Sing Young. He's
Whatever,
not a Korean dude.
Yeah, you know what he is.
Yeah, you could have just stuck the landing at Sing, and it would have been fine.
Nah, Sing Young. Because he's a brown person, and who
That-
cares about them, right?
No, that doesn't make sense. Hey, it's a post-COVID-19 world. We only don't care about Asian people anymore. All right, my time is done.
Your time is done.
Yeah.
So, her and the dude are talking, and then you hear a motherfucker go, hey, yo, Osama. Two dudes come in, register now, motherfucker. And he's like, take it. Oh my God, take it. It's like, shut the fuck up. Open the register. Just open the register. Take it, please. I'm sorry. I just got to the country. Please. And then you see the fucking old lady. She's like bending behind in the back of the store, like, you know what I mean? And they're like, yeah. Well, and he goes, just take it, please. And he goes, hey, this is America, homeboy. Black folks don't get what we want. Why the fuck should you? Blam! They blow this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Shotgun style. And of course, now the lady goes, because now it's just like way too real.
Yeah.
And then the camera immediately jump cuts, pans out of the store. And it's quiet. And then you just hear from inside the store. And then you see the two dudes running out. Whoa! Credits start rolling, fades to black. Marvin Gaye, you hear Marvin Gaye, Trouble Man starts playing. I want a heart, baby, playing by the rules. I gotta make it there, something I do. And then you see Mark Wahlberg in a car driving into town, Detroit. Mm-hmm. Four brothers.
Okay, so we start
I got
right
a
there.
heart, baby. And then the song cuts it, bro. And he's just, it's good. Like, you're in. You're locked in. It's like, because also it's like, oh, damn, Mark Wahlberg looks cool as fuck in this shot, dog.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
With the gay playing and him going over the bridge and the serious, and just like, damn, what the fuck is finna happen?
When did this come out?
2003. I could be wrong. Let's see. I'm gonna say 2003. 2005.
2005. Okay.
We were 15. I was 15.
13,
13.
baby.
Yep. That adds up.
Yep.
Because you're younger than me, Matt. So we see the boys, the brothers, meet at the funeral. We see Andre 3000. We see Mark Wahlberg. We see Billingsley from Friday Night Lights.
Which one's Billingsley again?
Billingsley, the one that the whole storyline with his dad, Tim McGraw.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Big character.
Yeah.
So it's him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
the fourth brother.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
This is during his run. This was during 2005.
Yeah, so
Friday Night Lights 2006.
Was it 2003?
The Friday Nights high school, my high school, freshman year of high school. So
Okay.
I had 2005, 2006.
Okay.
So actually same year. And then he was also in a huge, the Tron, remember that Tron Legacy movie?
He was in
right
that?
after that. Yeah, he was right after that. And then he was in another big witchcraft movie with Nicolas Cage. Like he had, when they had their run?
Yeah.
This was his run. It was right there from 2005 to 2010. And then because Sam was like, what happened to him? He was like in everything for a second. I was like, crazy Hollywood, man.
I remember that Tron movie.
This guy had a run.
That's crazy.
Of like big movies that were good. Friday Night Lights. Like he was in big movies. What happens, guys?
Man, Hollywood is a rough place.
Ooh, life's the motherfucker, ain't it, boys?
Yeah. Yep.
So, see Billingsley. Credits are still rolling. We see Andre 3000 with his wife, Taraji P. Henson.
Okay. She's still in stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, this is 2005. She has no lines in this.
Oh yeah, she's not in anything at this point.
She's just, you don't know. We know now this is Oscar Award nominee Taraji P. Henson.
Does she has no lines in this? You just see.
She's his wife.
Right, but
But she ain't. I'm
doesn't
just
play a role.
letting you know that like
Okay.
Taraji P. Henson's in this.
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So
We gotta start somewhere.
Billingsley brother, you gotta start somewhere, bro. Billingsley brother is just balling at the funeral.
Right.
I mean, he's just crying like a baby. Whole town's there. I mean, obviously, this is sweet old. Everyone's in black. In the whole neighborhood, everybody's dressed in black, right? We see two guys as they're pulling into the house, like they're pulling up to the house. Mark Wahlberg, and this is after the funeral. We see two guys in like a cop car, like a detective kind of cop, like clearly, right?
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg slows down, looks at him, and then keeps going. In the car, you see one of the cops is this white dude that you'll recognize.
Okay.
The other one, Terrence Howard.
Okay. Damn, Terrence Howard
All
just
those people in this joint.
being shit.
Oh, everybody. That's why when you said the only two people you knew in this, I was like, oh wow.
Okay.
Everybody's in this. Dog.
Okay.
So
you've met 3 of the brothers so far.
you met 3 brothers.
Okay.
Terrence Howard. So Terrence Howard's the cop, right?
Okay.
And they're talking of how he's telling the white dude about Mark Wahlberg, right? And he's like how he was just in jail up in like upstate, and they must have let him out on good behavior if he's back home this early. And then they go, he's like, oh, he's like, that's Bobby. And then you see Mark Wahlberg get out the car, and Terrence Howard like narrating it to his partner.
Yeah.
It's like, that's Bobby. He's the heavyweight fuck up of the bunch, the oldest brother. He goes, I used to play hockey with him back in the day. Called him the Michigan Mauler. He's like, why? He's like, he got kicked. He had more fights than anyone in the history of like hockey, in like the sport of hockey in the state of Michigan.
Okay.
He got kicked out more for fights.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Had a chance to go pro, but fucked it up with just like Drake. Just a bad kid. One of those kind of stories.
Just too
But like
violent.
was a badass at hockey. Though.
Okay.
All right. And then he goes, well, who's the kid? He goes, oh, that's Jack. That's the youngest. Billingsley.
Billingsley. Okay.
All right. He's like first class fuck up, third class rock star. And you see him, and he's dressed like a rock star would be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like he looks like how you would imagine nigga, what's his name, bro? The magician dresses.
Chris Angel?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just like that look.
Like flashy.
Just like rock star tattoos and like the bad boy, the gel hair, the tips. You know what I'm saying?
I know
It's like a
exactly
bad boy look, right?
Okay.
And then the dude's like, man, he don't look like much trouble. And then Terrence Howard's like, he's a Mercer. Don't let him fool you. And he goes, and over there, that's the model citizen. And we see Andre 3000. He's like, that's Jeremiah, the good one now. He's like the good one of the group. And you see Jeremiah like talking to old ladies, 3000. He's like being charming and smiling. And then the cop's like, well, I thought there was 4. And then the other cop goes, yeah, Angel, the pretty boy. I guess he's a no-show today.
Okay.
Thought that was a great line. Because the way he sells it, because you're like, oh, where is the 4th brother?
Okay.
You know?
What's he up to?
Right? Why is he at this is the funeral?
Of his mom.
So the brothers are all laughing and reminiscing. And right then, Terrence tells the other cop, like, he's telling him, like, in Mrs. Mercer's 30 years of fostering kids through her house, like what my aunt does.
Right.
You know, I feel like the kids actually come to her house, and then they, wait until they get an actual place to live, and then they move on from there. It's like a waiting home. He goes, in her 30 years of doing that, she only ran into 4 lost causes, 4 souls that, the world just felt like they had nothing to do with. So she took those 4 in. Let me tell you something. So, like he's talking to his partner. He's like, let me tell you something. These boys, congressmen, compared to what they were going to be. And the cop's like, all right, So they're talking to, like, Andre, like, Wahlberg and the white dude. They're talking to Andre's, like, little girls. They're, like, 3 and 6. And they're telling them how they're uncles. And they're like, but y'all are white. And they're like, I know, but when your grandma white? She's like, yeah, Grandma Mercer was white. He's like, I know. That's because I'm your brother. We got adopted. We don't know our parents. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's being all Mark Wahlberg, just being funny and shit.
Right.
So right there, you see Terrence Howard walk up, and then Mark Wahlberg goes, green. And he goes, uh-oh, police in the house, police in the house. Everybody looks at it, and like he goes, what's? And he clearly like knows all the family. So he says, hey to everybody. And then, he apologizes to everybody for the loss of their mom. Whoop. And then cut to Taraji and Andre are having a talk in the kitchen. And Taraji's like, I'm worried that Bobby's here. Mark Wahlberg. And he's like, baby. And she's like, Bobby. And he's like, baby, I promise. I am done with that life. I promise. And she's like, just looking at him.
Sounds like someone's not about to be done with that life.
Whatever that life is, doesn't sound like you're done with it, Playboy.
No, not at all.
Considering you're not even willing to say what the life is.
Yeah.
So right then, Wahlberg tells the cops, they're talking, and then he goes, hey, man, let's let y'all know I didn't, they're like, surprise, you're back. And he's like, well, I didn't come back for no funeral. And they look at him, and they're like, the partner cop, not Howard, is like, hey, we don't need any help. And he goes, y'all don't need no help. The Detroit PD doesn't need help. Like he shits on him. And the guy goes, yeah, we already have an idea of a kid playing ball across the street who apparently saw something. And the brothers kind of laugh. Mm-hmm. And then Wahlberg real like Boston is like, look, man, fuck you. Like, look, man, all right, glad you guys are here. Come inside, get a piece of coffee, then take your boy and get the fuck out of our house. Have you condole. And then he walks off, right? And the brothers kind of laugh and they walk with their brother.
Right.
And the cop kind of looks at his partner because the partner's like, and the cop's like, Bobby Mercer. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's what he does.
That's it, bro. He's not gonna comply, dog. So the brothers pull up to the grandma's house late night, right, where the grandma lives, right? It's just all 3 of them, they pull up, they walk up, And they're all kind of like nervous to step in, and they look left on the porch, and sitting in the corner of the porch is Tyrese, the fourth brother.
Oh, brother number 4 is Tyrese, huh?
Told you, everyone in this movie is super
That's
famous.
crazy. So is he only in movies that are all about family?
Oh, yo. If it has anything to do with family, Tyrese is there, and if they can't get Tyrese, Vin Diesel's pulling up.
Yeah.
Family movies. Not like a family movie. No. The movie. Inside of the movie has to be about family.
Yeah.
That's the realest take you've ever said. That was great. Oh, God. So they see Tyrese, and they're like, yo, you missed your mom's funeral, you fucking jarhead. They throw stuff at him. And he's like, I know, I'm sorry. I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I couldn't be there, And they're all hugging him.
Is he a military guy?
Mm-hmm. Ex-military.
Okay.
And so they go, man, you get your messing with him. Like, oh, you get your teeth white. And he's like, man, shut up, Jackie Poo. And they're like, they did a good job. I will say this director did a good job, like, of making them look like brothers. Because there's so many moments that are like little subtle things where he let them just riff.
Right.
He let the actors riff, so it feels like, oh wow, they feel like they're close.
Right, and they're sort of shitting on themselves, like shitting on them, like brothers shit on them.
Exactly.
Shitting on themselves.
Shitting on themselves. You tried. It's okay, but I was with you. That's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So they step inside the house, and right when they step inside the house, the whole like the background kind of music, everything, dead silent. Great job of the director. Dead silent, and then they immediately tense up, all of them, and then they take all their hats off. And they're just like, it's just like, oh fuck.
Right.
This is real. Our mom
serious.
died,
Yeah.
So it's quiet for a second, and then Bobby's like, man, look, you guys take your old rooms. I'll sleep in mom's room, So he goes upstairs. He goes up and he opens his mom's room door, and he looks around. It's like, damn. So all the other brothers, they go in their old bedrooms, right? And they're looking around. And then Tyrese cuts on his music, and Temptations' I Wish It Would Rain starts playing. It's a very sad song.
Yeah.
Oh, mama, how I wish it would rain. Like, it's just, And you see the youngest brother in there, the rock star. He's just kind of strumming his guitar along with the beat, right? And Mark's upstairs, and he's cleaning his mom's room up. Like, she had her ironing board still up and all the, which would be hard. Yeah. So that would be things like that. Like, oh my God.
Like, she didn't expect to die.
I know.
That day.
I thought that was a very subtle choice by the director, too.
Yeah.
To be like, oh, that's smart to have him like, and he's just putting everything away, folding stuff up that was out. You know what I mean? And he's looking through her things, dude, and he's smiling. Mark Wahlberg can act, bro. I get why he's an Oscar-nominated motherfucker, or Oscar-winning motherfucker, because the motherfucker for Departed. No, he got nominated. He got nominated. He didn't win. Got nominated. But he got nominated for that.
And the fighter.
Yeah, right, too. So, yeah, but the motherfucker can act, as you know. But this scene, bro, this nigga is going through the stuff, and he's smiling. Song's playing. How I wish it would rain, right? And then cut to, he's in the bathroom, and I mean, bawling like a little girl. Mark Wahlberg, like, he went there.
Right.
And he's just in the bathroom, and he's on the toilet, and he's trying to wipe his tears away, and the song's going, and the lyrics in the song are how men shouldn't cry.
Oh.
Because God, how you just wish it would rain sometimes, though. You know what I mean? Oh, it's great. And he's just bawling, bro. It gets you. And then he finally comes out of his room a little bit later, and he's wiping the tears away from his face, and he goes into his little brother's room, and he's like, what you been doing in here, you little fairy, huh? You been crying, you little fairy? And the little other brother's just like a brother. He goes, man, just leave it alone, dude. Just leave it alone right now. And he doesn't say anything. And then he goes, is it weird in mom's room? And then Mark Wahlberg's like, dude, way too weird. She didn't change anything in the house. Which would be. And then right then Andre 3000 walks up, and he's like smiling. He's like, and they're like, what you smiling at? He's like, nothing, man, just happy. Happy to see my brothers at least. Happy we're all here. This is nice. And he goes, I'm going to stop by. I'm about to leave, go home. Because he drove things. I'm going to leave, go home. I'm going to stop by the grocery store, grab a turkey so we can have dinner here at the house tomorrow. Mom would like that. And they were all like, kind of nodding. And then right then you see Tyrese walk by, and they're like, where you going? And he's like, man, Tyrese like, man, this is too heavy in the house, man. I just got to go outside and get some fresh air. And then they all start laughing hard as shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. You full of shit, right? He's like, what? What y'all saying that for? And then Mark Wahlberg's like, man, you smell that ass from down the street. And he's like, man, ain't nobody talking about no ass, man. I need some air. He's like, Vita Loca got a boyfriend now anyway, playboy. And he's like, ain't nobody going to see no Vita Loca. Stop. And then Mark Wahlberg's like, man, she got hard dick in her right now. She ain't worried about you, but that's where you about to go. Man, can't believe y'all doing this and saying and coming at me like this. I ain't going to see no girl. I ain't going to see her, and that's that. Next scene, he's running out the house butt naked with the girl. Hey, how serious are you with this dude? And the dude, the ex-boyfriend, and she's like, it's Sofia Vergara, by the way.
Oh,
tits,
shit.
Like tits bouncing and shit.
Yeah.
And she's like, it was pretty serious. And he's like, motherfuckers. poof, 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 shooting at their ass. Cut to the next, like, this is like jump cut, right?
Right.
Jump cut back, and they're all in the house arguing, and Mark Wahlberg's like, Avita Loca ain't staying in this motherfucking house with us, Angel. That's not happening. And she's like, oh, Angel, why you let mommy talk to me like that? Oh, you ain't be talking to me like that. And he's like, I don't speak Spanish. She's like, I'm not even talking Spanish. That was fun. That got me, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't even talking Spanish. You gonna let him talk? And he's like, honey, baby, I can. Like, why are you talking to my girl like that, right? And as they're arguing, the camera pans to Andre 3000, and he's just on the floor laughing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like, oh my God, laughing. So now they're all chilling in the house. It's quiet. You know, Tyrese is throwing, like, he keeps like these little things. He keeps throwing them at Mark Wahlberg and Andre 3000. They're just trying to watch football.
Right.
And they're like, bro, stop. They're like, man, you always did this shit as a kid. You always did. And he's like, I always did it as a kid. And he keeps throwing it at him. And they're like, man, stop. And then Andre was like, stop, bro, stop. I'm trying to just watch the game. Stop. And he keeps throwing it at him, you know. And then he hits him one more time in the head. And Andre was like, you hit me one more time. Hit me one more time, see what happens. And then Tyrese is quiet. He goes, what you gonna do, bite me with those big ass teeth? And then Mark Wahlberg starts dying, but for real, it's like they caught it. Right. And he goes, you do got some big ass teeth, dog. It was like, dude. And then Andre 3000 breaks. He's like, he breaks.
Okay.
Like, I was like, oh man, that was smart to keep that in. And then he goes, he throws another one at him. He's like, man, you ain't gonna do shit. Andre 3000's like, all right. He gets up, whack. Slaps the shit out of Tyrese. Tyrese, hey, man. And then they start wrestling, and then Mark Wahlberg starts commentating, and he goes, here we go, the Black Brothers, Midnight, Nitro, and Midnight fighting. Can you believe Nitro's on top of Midnight? Can you believe it? The Black Brothers at it again. And he's just going at it.
That's so funny.
Bro, and they're going at it, and then Andre 3000 slams them, and he's like, I'm still your big bro. Don't you ever forget. Bro, it's a great scene.
I remember this just reminded me in college once. It was just like all the dudes were just wrestling.
Yeah.
And then, so it was like the whatever championship match, you know, the two guys that won. And then they were wrestling, but the entire time I got on the speakers and I played Do You Believe in Love by Cher. And there's no way not to make that gay. It's the funniest thing of all time. Just two men wrestling to Do You Believe in Love After Love? With that techno beat behind it.
With fucking just...
Do you believe in love? I could feel something inside me saying.
That's so funny. God. Man, so
I bet you if you play that over UFC fights, it would add a whole level of hilarity to it.
it definitely would.
Yeah.
So they're sitting for dinner now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got the turkey and all the fixings, and they pray. And then the younger brother, Jackie, can't stop looking at the seat that his mom would be at.
Right.
Just keeps. He can act, by the way, homeboys. That's how I do wonder what happened to him. It was like, damn, bro, you were good in everything I saw you in. Like, he's great in this. He's great in front. Like, you can act. So he keeps looking at the chair and he's fucking trying not to. He's holding back tears. It's super quiet. They're all just eating. And then one by one, they all start looking at that chair. You know. And then Jeremiah, Andre 3000 looks up, and then he sees her, and she's like, "Zip your mouth, Jeremiah. You grow up in a barn." And he stops chewing with his mouth open. And he looks up at his brother Angel, and he's like, "Angel, stop chewing with the mouth open. You grow up as a cow. You grow up a cow or something." And then he immediately gets like, and then he looks over, and then it's her again, and she's like, "More tattoos, Angel?" And he looks at his tattoo on his arm, and he's like, and he goes to like kind of cover it up, and then she's like, "Don't hide. I got one too." And he like just smiles really big to himself.
That's nice.
Good to see. He smiles really big to himself. She's like, "But take the elbows off the table," and then he goes, I'm sorry. Like that to him. Great to it. I was like, look at you, Tyrese, getting a little acted. Oh, God, that scene, yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is like
it's
yeah.
It's a good movie, bro. It has more heart than you think four brothers would ever have. And then Jackie just starts crying, and he's looking at the chair. And then she's like, "Jackie, I know bad things happened to you before you got to me. Look at me, Jackie." And he can't now he can't look at the chair. And she's like, "Look at me. You're safe. You're safe with me." And then right then you see Mark Wahlberg. He just goes, "Man, look, enough of this sad shit. Fuck this." He like takes the lights bat of his turkey, throws it down. "Let's play some fucking hockey, boys." And they're like, "Oh, come on, man. We're not playing hockey." He's like, "Hey, you know the tradition. Turkey Cup Day. Come on, let's go. I got to make a man out of y'all." And then they go start playing. And, bro, it's a full-on. They all learn how to skate, too.
Okay.
They play full-up hockey, bro. It's
2-on-2?
Some other dudes, too. It's like maybe 5-on-5.
Okay.
You know, they're playing a full game, hitting each other, smashing, talking shit, having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So the next scene, they go meet with the family, like her lawyer, like her attorney, right? and it's this white dude. And he, like an old white guy, he apologizes for them losing a loved one and all the things, and how he didn't know their mom well, but she's nice whenever they met, and how and as he's like, I know it's hard for a loved one after a loved one dies to talk about money and things like this, and then the youngest brother goes, "How much money are we getting?" And then they all hit the older brother, just go, "Fucking shut up,
right?
Shut up,"
Yeah.
And then he goes, the guy's like, "Okay," and he goes and he grabs and he's like, "Here's her deposit box of all her final things. It was left to you guys, And they're like, "Okay," so he leaves. He open it up and it has birth certificates and adoption papers for two of them. Not Mark Wahlberg and the other dude don't even have theirs. And then Tyrese's like, "Damn, there's nothing in there for us." And Mark Wahlberg's like, "Don't worry about it. Like, just like let it go.
Right.
You'll never know. You'll never get to know.
You'll never know when you're born, huh?
When you're born, you let it go.
Yeah.
That's very subtle way to like, damn. I guess it's like the kids who are going through that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's subtle to them. I think
that hits like, damn, bro.
Yeah,
I can't just watch a movie, Mark Wahlberg. You got to bring up my life.
Yeah, I don't know when I'm born. Yeah. I'm just kind of an educated guess.
There's like Woodstock tickets in there, and they're like, "Holy shit, Mom was at Woodstock," and Mark Wahlberg's like, "Mom was a hippie, bro. You ain't know?" They laugh, and then they find the money, like a big wad, and they're like, "Here we go," and then they count it all up, and then split it all up with the three of them, and then Jack goes, "What about me?" And they go, "What about you, youngest?" And they fucking like hit him again, and then they walk off.
That's funny.
Oh, and he's just like, I love how he just takes his like, "Oh, that's a good relate," because it's not. He knows he'll give him something, but it's like, "Yeah, bro, you ain't getting no. You get what we'll give you, younger brother."
Yeah.
So, cut to Jerry's like, "This is it," and he's showing him this building he just bought.
Jerry,
the Andre 3000, Jeremiah. They call him Jerry though.
Okay.
All right. Some people call him Jeremiah, some people call him Jerry, but that's just so you know. That's all right. And so he's like, "This is it," and he's showing him this like building he just bought for rent, and it's like, and he's saying how he's gonna turn it like into like lavish offices, and it's gonna be a nice storefront, and it's gonna be like luxury loft like hotels that he'll be able to sell from it, like you know what I mean? It's this whole business plan, you know what I'm saying? And how whoop de whoop, and they're like, "How the hell are you paying for this? Because it's big. Like how the hell are you paying for this?" He's like, "Government redevelopment loan, son." He's like, "Y'all motherfuckers stick around, might be able to give y'all loser asses some jobs," and they all laugh. And then Mark Wahlberg throws his beer down. He's like, "All right, enough of this. Let's go get a real drink." So they cut to they're at a bar, and then Mark Wahlberg's like, "A toast to Evelyn Mercer, the nicest lady to ever walk this earth." And everybody in the bar is like, "To Miss Mercer," right? And they drink, and then they start getting shit-faced. I mean, drunk as shit. And the bartender comes up, and they're talking shit to each other, having a good time. And then the bartender comes up a little later again, and he's like, goddamn shame what happened to your boy's mother. Fucking gangs. All of them should get crushed." And then Mark Wahlberg's like, "Which gangs? Which ones?" And then Andre 3000's like, "Oh, fuck, here we go."
Finally, it begins.
The
revenge tour has to start somewhere.
Yeah, but I like how they set up there, like, we got to set up the closeness.
All right.
We got to, because if not, it's just an action movie. I mean, if I'm writing this movie, it's like, how do I add some heart to this? Like, we got to show the brothers.
Yeah, I just don't want it to be a shoot 'em up.
Yep, but if you show the brothers being close, the shoot 'em up scenes are better. So, the bar's, he's like, "Man, here we go." He's like, he's like, "What?" He's like, and then the bartender's like, "I heard something," and he's like, "Well, tell me, right?" And then the Jeremiah, Andre's like, "Dude, no, Bobby, man, this is what Mom always said about you. She said Bobby is always super bright, but he just never thinks anything all the way through, right?" And then he goes, "Whoop de whoop," and Jeremiah's just let the cops handle it, man. And then Mark Wahlberg's like, "All the cops in this town are either crooked or don't care about a 62-year-old woman getting shot in a liquor store." And he keeps going off. Well, he's like, "Man, but what are we going to do? We're going to go around town. We can't just, go going crazy about it." And then Tyrese goes, "Hey, this woman is the only woman who ever gave a damn, man. The least thing we could do is just bang on a few doors." And then Andre 3000's like, "So what? Y'all going to shoot up the whole town because y'all mad?" And then Mark Wahlberg's like, "Can't all be saints, Jerry." This was the scene from the trailer.
Okay. I don't remember that.
I remember this. And he goes, so Jerry's like, "Man, well, I ain't getting involved in this." And he gets up, puts his coat on. He's like, "Don't call me when y'all get shot either. This is Detroit. I don't know if y'all forgot." And he leaves. And the bartender's like, "Well, this is what I know." Right? And they all kind of lean in closer. Scene ends.
Okay.
So cut to now the scene it opens with a trunk open. Like, that shot, like a trunk.
Yeah.
Like the view is from up inside the trunk.
Yeah.
And you see Jack, Bobby, Angel.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he hands, Mark Wahlberg's reaching in the trunk, and he hands Angel a gun. He's like, "Ooh, I like this. Pump action." You know what I'm saying? And then he hands Jack a thing of gasoline. And Jack's like, "Ooh, we're going to do the gasoline thing?" And then Mark Wahlberg's like, "Yeah, we're going to do the gasoline thing." Yeah, bro. And Sam's like, "Wow, it's crazy that they're still brothers doing, even through this. Yeah, we're going to do the gasoline thing." Like, he's like, so annoyed. and he slams the thing. And then they see like a party going on, and they bust in. 5-0, 5-0, police, police. They got like flashlights and guns and shit. 5-0, everybody get out of here, get out of here. And then all the kids start running out, and they're like, man, the popo. And then Mark Wahlberg goes, man, y'all, the popo here. These white boys crazy. And then he hits the corner, man, 5-0, 5-0. And then you see like all the gang members like inside the back of the party, like, man, what the fuck? And then he grabs like who clearly would be the leader dude and fucking throws him down. Sit down, shut the fuck up. And the dude's like, man, y'all ain't cops. And he takes the gasoline, pours it all over. And the dude's like, man, what the fuck? And he goes, hey, shut up. And he puts a rag in his mouth. He goes, this isn't the talking part. This is the listening part. That's a good line, bro. That shit's hard, nigga. This is the listening part. I'm going to light your bitch ass on fire. You tell me which one of your boys shot up that liquor store. And the guy's like, and he takes the rag out. He's like, now's the talking part. And the guy's like, man, that shit was counterfeit to the motherfucker, bro. That wasn't real. And he goes, what do you mean? He goes, man, they said somebody was outside who saw that shit was playing basketball when that went down. Man, ain't no way. Angel punches the shit out of him. Bam. He goes, man, look, police say them motherfuckers didn't get killed till 11 o'clock. And they go, so? He goes, man, the basketball court goes off, the basketball lights go off at 10. Everybody knows that. And they look at him. Man, grab him. They grab him, and they come with us, and they go to the basketball court. And then Mark Wahlberg's looking at his watch, 10:02. 10:02, motherfucker, why are these lights still on? Man, look, they supposed to be off. Man, kill this motherfucker. Man, look, it's supposed to be off. I don't know what's happening. The lights go off.
Ooh.
And Mark
Saved by the lights.
Great, right? And Mark Wahlberg, it's like, him and Tyrese look at each other like fuck, he might be telling, like,
right.
Fuck. And then the kid starts laughing. Man, I told y'all. Man, the Angel looks at him, man, bam, shut the fuck up. The kid just drops. And so he goes, they go home. And Bobby tells, like he's talking to Jack, right? And they're looking at each other like, man, this doesn't make any, there's something about this doesn't add up. This is already like, something's fishy about this. And then Jack's like, man, why would anyone want to kill the sweetest woman in the world? And Mark Wahlberg's like, I don't know, Jackie. And he hits him. He's like, I don't know. And he goes up into his room, right? Close the door. So the next morning, Jerry meets up with him. Right? They're outside the liquor store that their mom got killed at. All right. And they tell Jerry everything that they found out from the gang members. Jerry's like, Jesus Christ, you know. So he's like, man, you know, this is crazy, guys, with the whoop. And he's like, man, we got to keep finding out. He's like, you know, okay. So they go in the liquor store. They talk to the guy, like a new Indian dude who's running it now. They get cool with him. You know, and then they ask for the tape because he says he knows their mom as well from another place he used to work, and he's a very sweet lady. And they're like, "Hey, do you mind if we watch? We just want to see the tape." So cut to, bro, they're watching the tape, you know, and Bobby, he's watching it, and it gets real silent. The music gets goes quiet, and then Jack, like, dude, this motherfucker, he just starts crying as the tears just start flowing down.
Yeah, that's a hard tape to watch,
bro.
I don't know if I want to watch my mom die. Because
then Bobby's watching it, and he goes, "This doesn't make sense. They have the money. Why would they have the money?" Right? Because you see, they already got the money. They killed the Indian dude, and then they start you see them walking, like, looking for her to the back. You know what I mean? And they're like, what's that? And then they holds the gun up on her, and then you see her, like, you don't hear her, but you see her begging for her life. She's like, bam! I mean, they show pump, and then all the boys, that they show her, and then they show the boys all at the same time, like, and they all just start, you know, and they just, I mean, yeah, that, right. I don't know how, I'd have been like, cut it. Once I seen it, it was like, oh, this wasn't a robbery. Yeah, I don't need to see the rest.
I don't need to see the slow motion replay of this thing.
No, hell, Jesus
Christ,
I
don't need the color commentary. I don't need Chris Collinsworth being like, well, if you see here.
Yo, I don't need fucking Mike Breen going, bang!
Yeah, bang! They got the money. They see the lady. Bang!
And rejection, Draymond Green. Yeah. Oh my God! Did you see that? What is he talking about?
This is too much.
So they go. You know, like they're crying. Mm-hmm. The shop owner is like, you know, he says how he's like, do you know anything else? And he goes, I saw the cops. I saw who they. The witness. I saw the witness who said the gang members did it. And they go, you saw? What does he look like? Do you know who he is? He goes, yes, he's big. Comes in the store every day. He's big, plays basketball. Big guy. Comes in a lot. Never wears a coat. Dog. Always has big dogs. And they go, And he goes, yes, the thing on his head. The big thing. And they go, what? Thing. He goes, the thing. He goes, in afro. And the guy's like, they go, Ben Wallace. Like the Ben Wallace. He goes, yes, Ben Wallace. The Pistons. And they go, awesome.
Right.
That is like, because it is like, well, I know it. It's a specific looking nigga.
Yeah, that's how,
If we are
that's
being
how you
honest.
describe people.
I mean, no, I'm saying if a motherfucker said, bro, he looked like Ben Wallace, in your head, you're like, well, I'll probably recognize him. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of guys walking around look like Ben Wallace.
Yeah, that's fair.
With the afro. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'd notice that big ass motherfucker. So, right then, Bobby, they go outside the store and they're like, motherfucker. And Bobby, they start running towards the gym that's across the street. Mm-hmm. And they go, that wasn't a robbery. That was an execution. They set mom up. They set her up. And they sprinting out into this gym. It's totally packed. All black people. There's a basketball game going on, like a rec game. Jerry is scared. He's like, man, Bobby, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are you about to do here? And Bobby's like, don't worry about it. I got this. He walks out and in the middle of the game, and everybody's like, what the? Hey, motherfucker, get off the court. And he grabs the ball and stops the game. He's like, what? I got the rock. I got the rock now, motherfucker. Mark Wahlberg's like, I got the rock. Who gonna take it? And the guy walks like, hey, mother. And he just fucking, boom, breaks the guy's nose with the ball. And of course, all the other teams go to fight him. And he goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Pulls out his gun. And everybody's like, ah. He's like, calm down. Hey. And everybody's like, what the fuck? My name is Bobby Mercer. Some of you know my mother, Evelyn Mercer, the 62-year-old woman murdered in cold blood across the street. I'm looking for a witness. And everybody's like, man, what the fuck do you want? Get off the court. Looking for a witness. Ball player. Big guy. Dog lover. Got an afro. Ring any bells? You see this one kid in the crowd go, shit. Right, this little young-looking kid. He, like, gets off the bleachers and kind of like tries to sneak out. Jack sees him though, and Jack follows him. He's like, hey, kid. Kid takes off running. Tyrese sees him too and fucking bam, like knocks him down from the other way, right? And then right then, they like Tyrese holds him up. He's like, I got him. Jack runs back in. He goes, Bobby, we got him. And then Bobby looks around at everybody at the gym because they're all looking at him, and he goes, I appreciate your help. He puts the gun away. Assalamu alaikum. Throws the ball. Enjoy the game. Andre 3000's like,
yeah. What a crazy person.
Yo, I no, if I am a black people, I'm like,
Alaikum
I'm
is
not
hilarious.
fucking with that dude.
Yeah.
Well, you gonna go kick his ass? The dude that you know has a gun on him, and it's like, oh, this guy.
The white guy that just screamed "Assalamu alaikum" in an open gym.
300 people? Yeah, I'm not fucking with this dude.
Yeah, let's leave him alone.
Yeah, this guy's got some problems.
Yeah.
So they go. Bobby walks up with the little dude, and they're all pinned up on him, right? All four of them.
It's hilarious. Assalamu alaikum means peace be with you. So that's so funny.
It's funny to say that. But
with
like,
a gun.
put the gun away.
Peace be with you.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Great. So they go, hey, Bobby, this is Keenan. So it's the four, they're all right up on him, right? And then they go, Keenan. Bobby's like, what's his name? The guy we're looking for. And the little kid's like, because he's like 15. He's like, Damien, man. He's my brother. And then Mark Wahlberg's like, wow, that's crazy. These are my brothers. And he goes, no, man, he's my real brother. He goes, yeah, these are my real brothers. That's Jeremiah. That's, that's Jackie. That's Angel. And he's like, the kid's like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
And he goes, well, y'all still close? And he goes, yeah. You live at home? He's like, your brother live at home with you? He goes, yeah, but I ain't telling you shit else. And then he's like, good. I wouldn't sell out my brothers either. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they go, just right here, we ain't gonna fuck with you, man. They take his backpack, open it up, and they take out his report card. Has his address on it.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, get his address. They go, nice grades, man. Stay in school. They fucking leave. And the little brother's like, it's just like, because what can you do?
Yeah.
Ain't no cell phones.
No.
Can't text. It's just like,
no. Oh, man.
Fuck.
He's coming for you.
And then unless I get to you first, how do I even?
Yeah, how do I even do
that?
I
don't know where you are.
Yeah.
So they wait outside to look the apartments that was on the thing. They're just waiting outside, right? And then Jeremiah's like, man, why would a killer be hired from mom? That don't make sense. Or Angel says that.
Right.
And then Bobby's like, well, we're going to find out when this dude gets here, that's for sure. And then Andre 3000's like, look, man, y'all do all that shit, I got to go. And they go, what? He goes, I got gymnastics. And then they all laugh. He goes, look, man, I got gymnastics. I'm serious. The girl's got a schedule. Life is life. I can't mess up my life for this. I gotta go. And they give him kind of more shit. And he's like, I got to go. And then he leaves. All right. So they're still waiting in the car. And then finally Jack yells, it's him. And then you see a nigga, and he looks exactly like Ben Wallace.
Okay.
Like
buff
as shit. Could have been Ben Wallace, 100%. So they go, yo. They run up on him, yo. And he looks over, the guy he's about to get in the elevator. They're like, you Damien? Mm-hmm. He goes, what? And then Mark Wahlberg pulls out his gun. He goes, you Damien? And then Angel's like, why'd you pull out the gun already? And the guy's like, motherfucker. He gets in the elevator and like closes the door. And then the door closes and you see, boom, him punch the door, right? And the Bill Wallace was like, who the fuck are those guys? Right? And so he gets up, and then they go, Jackie, yell at on the stairs when the elevator stops. So Jackie's watching as it goes up, and they're running up the stairs, right? And they're like, and then 6. He gets off, the dude runs in his apartment. Jackie yells, 6! They get to the top. The dude has the door kind of open. He goes, huh? You want to see Damien, motherfucker? Well, here, bite his ass, Chucky. He lets out his 2 big-ass Rottweilers. Right. And then Mark Wahlberg's like, oh, shit. And he tries to shoot him, but he misses. Bro, he tries to shoot these dogs in the head. I get it, though.
You go, hey.
I'm unloading. Yeah. When you see these dogs, they're wolves.
Yeah, he also pulled out the gun way too quick. This is all on y'all.
Yeah, all on Mark. Yeah, you definitely pulled out the gun. You're way too of a hothead. You know what I mean? And so the dogs are fucking him up, bro. Fucking him up. He's like, Angel, get him off me. Get him off me. And the dude in the house now, he's like, he threw out, like, he's up like only 4 stories. He has like a rope already set up, which is crazy. Like, oh, damn, bro, you're
prepared to leave.
You're always prepared to bust out your house like this?
Yeah.
Has the rope set up, throws it down the window, grabs his gun, fucking starts climbing down. You know what I mean? Going, like, just kind of climbing down, like, slowly rappelling down, right? Fucking Angel sprays a fire extinguisher on the dogs, and it makes the dogs run away. You know, so they get up, and Mark Wahlberg, they go up to the window and they see the guys climbing down, and they go to look up, and the guy pop shoots at him. He's like, y'all don't know who y'all messing with, as he keeps climbing down. And then Mark Wahlberg's like, I just wanted to talk. And then he fucking grabs a knife, cuts the rope, motherfucker, like 2 stories, boom. And then like, oh, Angel goes, oh shit, he dead? And Mark was like, no, he's fucked up. Let's go talk to him now.
Yeah.
And they run downstairs, right? The motherfucker, all you hear is the sound of the snow and the wind. No, just that. You hear him breathing. You don't see him, but you know he's fucked up, but you don't see what's wrong yet. Right. And the guy, they walk up on him, and they go, he's like, call an ambulance. And they go, what? It's a little windy out here, Playboy. Can't hear you. Man, stop playing, man. Call an ambulance. And then Mark Wahlberg goes, what? Oh, for my dog bites? No, they're bad, but they'll be okay. And he's like, man, please. He's like, they go, give me a name for the liquor store. Who told you? Like, who told you to say that what happened? Who told you to say you saw what happened? And he's like, look, man, I don't know nothing. And then they show, and his bone is completely sticking out of his legs.
Oh, well, that's gross.
Oh, yeah. Then they're like, oh, well, all right. You sure you don't want to say nothing? He's like, look, man, these fools, they told me they pay me a dub just to say I saw it, all right? That's it. He goes, I can't say nothing else, please. And they go, well, you're going to die here then, Playboy. And then they leave. He goes, man, please don't leave me. Please. And they just walk. They keep walking. Please, I'll tell you where you can find him. I can tell you where you find him. And they all come back, so they go, where? Cut 2. We see them walking in another bar. We see these 2 guys flirting at the bar. Right?
Okay.
One of them's got a goatee, another dude, 2 black dudes, and they're flirting, they're talking to the bartender. And then you see Mark Wahlberg and them, and they're like, goatee. You see all 3 of them like, goatee. And then Jack's like, I see him. And Mark Wahlberg's like, where? And Jack's like, they're right there. And then Mark Wahlberg's like, God damn it, Jackie. And then the 2 dudes at the bar go, and then one of the guys like, we got a problem. And they look, and they can see Mark Wahlberg has a gun on him, and they immediately bow, because they're hitmen.
Right.
They're like, too close. Yeah. Whatever this is, too close.
Yeah.
They start unloading. So now there's a full shootout in this motherfucker. And then they take off running. They get out, they get in their cars, right? Fucking Mark Wahlberg run out, they get in their car. They're fucking chasing after him. Car chase in snowstorm. And I mean snowstorm. Not snowing, snow. Can't see shit 5 feet in front of you, snowstorm. And they're sliding all over the road in Detroit, bro. Chasing each other. Pop their ass, Angel. Shoot them motherfuckers. Angel shooting. Shoot them. Get him, Angel. Get them motherfuckers. Pow. Fucking. But you see the driver of the other car go, ah! And then Mark Wahlberg's like, oh shit. I think you hit him. Because the car's like swerving more.
Right.
And then fucking the dude kind of car like spins and stalls out. And he's trying to start it up. And Mark Wahlberg hits his car. And like that's what goes, and starts that. And so now fucking keeps the chase going. So now they're fucking, they're going around. Mark Wahlberg's car pops a tire. Oh, and they're still shooting. And then he's like, we got to blow out. And fucking Jack's like, just stop, Bobby. Just stop. This is ridiculous. And
yeah,
he's like,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very ridiculous.
Shut up, Jackie Boo. We got him. We're this close. You're fucking swerving. Finally, the guy spins out, and Bobby fucking, bam, hits it, and that car flips. Right?
Huh. Have they ever, like, considered taking a break for a second?
Nah, your mom's dead. Fuck life.
Yeah, but
I get it.
This is just a lot.
That's a level of rage.
This is a lot in one day.
So
started with the basketball court.
It did start there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know, it's not like you can't breathe for a second and figure out a better course of action.
This is a whole day, son. We saw you this morning. Started with watching the footage of your mom die.
Oh my God! Yeah.
In the morning, you woke up to that.
Yeah, breathe. Come up with a plan of action.
So they run up, they get out, and Jack. They're all running, and then they look at Jack. They go, "Wait here, Jack!" And then Angel and Bobby run up to the car, like to the dudes, and they start kicking them and beating the shit out of them. Who sent you? You just hear it. Poof, poof, poof. Who sent you? And you hear a guy go, "I ain't saying shit. Fuck y'all." Pow, pow. And you hear Bobby go, "Get their wallets, Angel." See him get their wallets. You hear Angel go, "Man, y'all fucked with the wrong lady, motherfuckers." Pow, pow. 2 bullets in their heads.
All right. Well, you got to kill the hitmen. You can't let them live.
No, they killed your mom. They got they got to go.
Also,
they got to go.
If you're chasing them, you can't let them live because they'll come back and get you.
Well, they're hitmen, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, but also, you killed my mom. You're good. Anybody, you two
are
dead.
Yeah.
Because you pulled the trigger. Is it not like everything else is whatever? But y'all two, y'all out. You can't kill my mom and just and I got a gun on you and I'm like and I'm being the bigger man. Nope. But I'm a little man.
At the same time, they're your only 2 leads. So I think the right thing to do is to tie them up in your basement.
Oh, and torture the fuck out of them.
Until they say something, until they give you some information. Killing them is a little too like.
Just go fuck yourself. That's what it was.
Yeah, because
it was like
you're trying to find
yourself.
out who set up the hit, and if you kill the guys who did the hit, then the chances you find that information go way down.
Way harder.
Yeah.
Way harder.
And that's how to get revenge with the song.
That's a great point. But at the same point, they're not trying to go any further.
But they're asking them. They're definitely trying to go further.
Well, they're trying to go further, but like I get to not to the point where they're like, oh, we're gonna kill you though.
Oh, I'm not saying don't kill them. I'm just saying.
No. I get your plan is like, I'm gonna get information first. I think their plan was more of like, give us information. Oh no, all right,
okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't think they're also thinking that far ahead too. They seem like hotheads.
Yeah, they need a cold calculator, brother.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They don't have one.
I'll apply.
Well, I guess the only brother that is cold calculated is like, I'm not doing any of this.
Yeah. Hey, that's fair.
That's that one cold calculator. I was like, hey guys, you know what? I'll just let the police handle it.
Yeah.
I have daughters.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, gymnastics today. Y'all gonna fucking go on a killing spree?
Yeah, fucking chase down some hitmen.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And then wake up and go to gymnastics again the next day? Are you fucking crazy?
There's a lot on your plate.
Come on, dude.
Probably has a job too.
Yeah, come on. I got a wife. So Jack is watching this like, holy shit, his eyes are just big. And they're like, let's go, Jack. Let's go. They get in the car. They head off. Next morning, the cops are at the crime scene. Terrence Howard's looking it all over. He notices there's no IDs on him. And they're like, man, what do you think about all this? And he's just like, You know what I mean? Like, he's just like,
something's up.
They're back in town and all of a sudden, you know? So back at the house, Sophia's handling Mark Wahlberg's dog bites, you know? And right then you hear police go, yo, police are here. Angel's like, police are here. And then he goes, yo, give me something to cover my arm. Now, hurry. She runs. You see her run off, right? Right then the police just bust in the house. They go, yo, Bobby, we coming in. And they, yeah, of course, y'all. He's like, I know you, Terrence. Yeah, I know you, Green. Ain't no way you, like, no knock or anything like that. So they walk right in. He's got his grandmother's robe on, like all pink and shit. And they go, whoa, you look sexy. He's like, yeah, I thought I'd throw on something nice today, you know? And they're like, oh, what happened to your hand? His hand's like clearly bleeding through the robe. And he's like, oh, turkey cup. I play hockey. You know how it gets rough in the Mercer house. You know that, Green. And Green's like, yeah, I know. And right then, Sophie, like, they go,
solid lie, by the way.
Oh yeah, great lie. They do, because he knows it's like, hey, we play every Turkey Day. We play hockey.
Yeah,
you saw, we got witnesses.
Yeah.
So he goes, well, where's your car at? And then right then Sophia's like, oh, we left it at Jerry's. And then he goes, Mark Wahlberg's like, yeah, we left it at Jerry's. And he's like, huh. And then the other cop, the partner cop's like, sick of this shit. Hey, this is a hair from your skull that we found this morning on 2 contract killers, motherfucker. And then Mark Wahlberg looks at it and goes, wow, fishing for a confession with a phony hair? You think this is my fucking first time? Mm-hmm. And then like and even Green, like, oh God, like looks at his partner like, dude.
Yeah, dude, this is a professional you're dealing with here.
Yeah, they're not gonna be like, a hair.
Oh no, oh God, they got me.
Like, clearly you're a new cop. It's like, hey, relax. Yeah. Fucking idiot. So
don't show all our cards yet.
So Green starts telling him, like, hey, it starts asking him, like, well, what do you guys know about the contract killers? And then Tyrese goes, hey, we don't know nothing about no contract killers, but I have a question. Officer Green, how did it go from gang members did this to 2 contract killers? And then he asks more questions that that are like, hey, so what are you not telling us? You're worried about what we know. What do you know? And then right then, the white cop gets in Angel's face, like, why don't you fucking ever worry about us? We're the police. Like an all copy, And then they're about to start a fight, and then the Green's like, hey, stop. This is not what we need right now. I didn't come over here for this, all right? He goes, Bobby, if you have something, give it to me. Trust me, okay? I'm your boy. But you can't keep knocking on the devil's door. You keep doing it long enough, someone's going to answer you.
Good line.
Cut two. We see our villain. We haven't met our villain yet.
Oh, Jesus.
You haven't thought about that, have you?
No.
The two bad guys just died.
Yeah.
We got a half a movie left.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
So who's the villain in this, Hassan?
Oh, God. Weird Al Yankovic.
You hear the Papa was a Rolling Stone. You know that song?
Yeah.
You know the beat to get in, so it takes a long time. You know what I mean? She's going, and you see all these gangsters at a table right in a restaurant, and then they all look over, and you see legs walking in. You can't see a face, you see legs,
right.
And they all panic. Oh shit! Vic's here! Get up! And then all their women, all their wives are getting up. It's like, bitch, get up! And they all get up and they go to another table, and then you see the guy come up. It's Shaitel Awahafor.
Oh, Chitwa Outquitwa?
Shaitel Awahafor.
Yeah, what's the
It was.
Oh, wow.
For
Oh, wow. Chitwa Outquitwa.
one of the best actors of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
from a 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember Bang Bang? From Doctor Strange?
Yeah, dude, he was so good.
Amazing in that.
Yeah, dude, I love Chico.
He's like one of the best. Actually, we don't bring him up. Actually, we talk about
He's
the
a great
Christian Bales and all those guys.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. He's an unbelievable character actor who can lead a role.
You think it has something to do with his name?
What's his name?
Four.
The last one's 4.
Yeah.
There's that. But yeah, he's a villain.
Yeah, okay.
Out of town shooters. That's what I said. And all his boys are looking at him terrified. Out of town shooters. I remember myself saying it. Out of town shooters. You don't pay a hoe to fuck you. You pay a hoe to leave. You pay out of town shooters to get the fuck back out of town. But what did I get? In town shooters. So now what do I got? In town police. In town problems. As he's doing this speech, one of the fatter dudes who's goes to take a bite of his pasta like this, and he goes, "You hungry, Evan?" And the guy puts his fork down. He goes, "You must be hungry." He goes, "I'm sorry, boss." "No, dogs gotta eat, right?" He's like, "Boss, I'm sorry." He grabs his food. He throws it on the floor. "Eat, dog! Get the fuck out of my seat." And the dude gets up and he stands there and he sits down and he looks at him. "Eat!" And all the other crew is looking like, oh, shit. And then the dude in his nice-ass suit gets down on his knees, grabs the food. They're all just looking. He's looking at him. He goes to take a bite, and his girl goes, "That's fucking cold, Victor." And he goes, "Bitch, shut your ass up or I'll put you down there with him." And she's like, he goes, "Matter of fact, get your ass over here and share a meal with your man." She's like, and he looks at her again. He's like, "Now." She's like, she takes off her coat, and she walks over, and she gets on her knees next to her husband, and they eat their food off the ground.
Oof. Man,
powerful scene,
yeah.
Bro. I mean, that's some gangster shit, though. Nigga to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna let y'all know who the villain is." He's scary. He's, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker's
he must
scary.
Look so young too.
Younger, a little thicker.
Really?
Not fat, just a little thicker. You can say put on a little muscle weight for this one.
Okay.
But yeah, he's definitely very scary in this.
Okay.
It's just his tone is like, damn, you know. And he goes, yeah. As he watches them eat, he's like, "Yeah, eat that shit." And they lap it up, and they're eating. Bro, just watching them eat off the ground.
Watching them eat, that's crazy.
Oh, it's powerful, dude.
Yeah.
And then he looks at his crew and he goes, "Now find out who killed those shooters." And the crew's like, "Yes, boss," right? So now we see the story is really starting okay. What's the reason now? What's going on here?
What's the reason that she wanted her dead?
So Bobby and Angel and Jack, they're trying to find out who hired him. They're all talking about let's find out who hired these motherfuckers. they're like, well, how do we do that? And then, well, we got their IDs, we got their address. Let's go to their place, see what we can find out. So as they're going to leave, Sofia Vergara starts yelling at Angel. Oh, in Spanish, like, queso, you know.
Yeah, right.
And
yeah, right. What did you say?
queso, queso.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, come on. And then they all start making fun of him, like, oh my God, dude. And Mark Wahlberg's like, man, she's getting real comfy here, ain't she? And then he's like, look, man, look. And he goes, I'll catch up with y'all. And then he's like, wow, only Jackie Boo, the youngest brother's down to ride. Wow. Say bye to your big sister, Jack. Let's go. And Jack like looks at him and laughs. And he's like, come, I just need 15 minutes, guys, to deal with it. And then you hear the door slam. He's like, oh, Sophia. And then he runs to the back and he's like, Sophia, come here. And he gets to the back and then she's sitting on the laundry machine. And she's like, you remember when we were 16, Angel? Just like this? She's touching her pussy. Jesus. It's also Sofia Vergara. So he's like, God damn. Jesus. So cut to there. He's smashing her on the motherfucking laundry machine, bro. And then you hear do. Somebody's knocking at the door, right? What the fuck? He goes, he puts on the robe. He goes, you know, can I help you? It's a white dude. He goes, hi, I'm with State Farm. Name's Brad, you know. What? He's like, we're good on insurance. He's like, no, it's about your mom's insurance. I'm here to have some questions. And they go, what? And so he's talking to him. He's like, wait a minute. He's like, and the guy's like, so wait. He's like, explain to me what's going on. And the guy's like, well, this is an extremely high payout that's going to your brother, you know, Jeremiah. And from the looks of, you know, what he's going through, he's completely broke. He's already declared bankruptcy. And he just took this life insurance policy out on your mom. He just took it out. So for cases like this, of course, we're going to come ask questions. Because, you know,
yeah,
we have to. That is their job.
Well, that's the number one reason to kill somebody in your family. And
so now Angel's like, because this is new. He didn't know about any of this. So he's like, what? You know? Right then, Sofia Vergara runs up and she's like, what the fuck is this, Angel? Because she's going through his jacket pocket and she finds a bunch of condoms.
Right.
And he's like, baby, please not right now. And the guy's like, oh, I'll come back another time. He's like, no, I need to talk to you. And she's like, no, you talk to me, Angel. You gonna talk to me? Queso. And Beaners! The real ones. You know who I'm talking to. Queso. And he's like, okay, baby. He's like, sir, stand right here. He's like, baby, we're going to go talk right now. Come here. And he goes. He's like, let's talk right here. And he opens the door. And she steps outside. And she's like, eh. And he slams the door. He's like, God damn. He lies. She's like, Angel! Because she's literally out there in underwear. And it's her in underwear. So
yeah, so it's like,
damn.
Awesome.
It's great.
Yeah, if you're a next door neighbor, you're like, oh, shit.
It's the greatest day of my life.
Yeah. Nothing better than surprise titties.
Especially Sofia Vergara. My God.
Oh, well, you know, you could.
Sofia Vergara.
Oh, I get it.
Queso.
Oh, relax.
Queso.
Oh, relax.
Queso. So he goes, wait a minute. So he goes, how much does my brother like owe in debt? Like, how much does he owe? Mm. And they go, oh, your brother owes the bank $400,000 because of his business and like all the things he's trying to start up. Angel's like, what the fuck?
Oh, Andre 3000. What are you doing?
So we took a little twist, didn't
it? Yeah.
So they go to, Jackie Poo and Bobby go to the shooter's house and they go through all their shit, they have a bunch of guns, they take all their guns, and they find a camera. So they take the camera too.
All right.
So Angel, he goes and he sees an old homie of his, right, that he knows used to work with Jerry on an old union job because they used to be union workers together and shit. Because Jerry was that was also like Jerry's thing. You know, he's giving the breakdown at the beginning. Jerry's thing of like when he was bad, it was in his union days. He was like a hardcore union person who would go to the extremes.
Okay, who would like do the illegal shit, like the Teamsters type stuff.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. So I forgot about that, but that's important. That's and so he goes. That's how he knows this dude. And he goes, hey, yo, so you working with what did Jerry get me? He's asking what Jerry got mixed up with. And the dude's telling, yo, man, Jerry, to get his business up, he got mixed up with a bunch of gangsters in town, and some bad politicians. A guy named Douglas, city councilman. He knows who he'll know a little bit more about this. He's who Jerry got he's who Jerry got mixed up with. Mm-hmm. And then Angel's just he's just taking us all like, what? Oh, like, the fuck is going on? My brother. So Jerry, right then, Bobby and Jackie are now home and they're going through all the guns. Jerry comes in. All right. And they're like, he's like, wait, where the fuck y'all get all these guns? What have y'all been doing? He's going off on them about, what have y'all been doing? What have y'all been up to? Blah, blah, blah. Right. And then they tell him that we found a camera and look at this. And they go through the camera and they see, remember that lawyer from the beginning who said he didn't know their mom that well?
Yeah.
There's pictures of him and their mom, the lawyer and the mom, all through the camera.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, yo, what the fuck? That lawyer said he'd only met mom once. You know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Everyone's lying.
Yo, where is this going? What is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, right then, Angel comes in, and he's just staring at Jerry. And they go, yo, where you been, Angel? Where the fuck have you been? I've been calling you all day. And Angel's looking at Jerry, and he goes, just been checking leads, that's all. And Jerry's kind of just looking, you know, like, looking at, you know? Mm-hmm. And they go, well, hey, let's go find this lawyer. Let's go see what the fuck he knows. He might have some real answers. And then Jerry's like, oh, man, I don't know. I got to get home. And then Angel goes, what's wrong, Jerry? Don't you want to know who killed Mom? And Jerry looks at him. He's like, yeah, of course. So they're like, all right. So right then they all go to leave, and Sophia does it again. She starts going off, Angel, queso, you be leaving this house with the queso? And he goes, you know, pretty much like, shut up, bitch. And he just does. He just leaves this time. He's like, I'm not dealing with you today.
Okay.
He leaves.
Okay. I don't need cheese, bitch.
Yeah, he said that. Oh, yeah, you saw the movie.
Yeah.
You saw the trailer.
Yep.
So,
where he yells that at Sophia Vergara.
I don't need cheese, bitch. Like, what is this movie?
Yeah.
So, cut to, they're breaking into that lawyer's house. Now, it's nighttime, so they're breaking into his house.
Right.
They go up and they find his computer. They go through his computer. Turns out he had meeting times with their mom, like a bunch, and he even met her the day she died.
Okay.
So they're like, what the? Now they're pissed. Like, what the fuck is going on? Right then, from outside, they hear, Angel! Bah, 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 and a car's honking. Queso! Angel, queso! Bah, 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 bah. Angel, get outside and talk to me!
What a dumb bitch.
Oh, bro. And she's crazy. I mean, that's why they told him to be in it. Like, bro, you got to get away from this girl. They've been telling him the whole movie, though.
Right.
Angel, you say Angel. And they're like, oh, my God. He's like, bro, come out here, move. This bitch might have a gun on her or something. She's crazy. So they all go outside. And she's like, there's robbers in the house, neighbors. She keeps honking the horn. And then right then, the motherfucking lawyer dude's pulling up. And he's pulling up as they're like grabbing her and like arguing and yelling. And he's like, what the fuck is going on? And then right then he rolls down his window and goes, excuse me. And then Mark Wahlberg's like, hey, buddy, you remember me? And then Andre 3000's like, Bobby, he's a lawyer. Bobby. And he fucking grabs him out the window and fucking slams that nigga on the concrete. Lifts up his shirt and goes, it's freezing now. It's still snowing super hard. Goes, wham on his belly. And the guy's like, ah! He goes, ooh, look at that little pink handprint. I'm going to keep, leaving these until you fucking talk. Wow. And then, bro, and the lawyer's like, bro, that's a crazy way to torture a nigga, but damn, that shit do look like it hurt, boy.
Yeah, dude, talk. Go, fucking talk. What are you doing?
Belly slaps? I didn't know we were recording the belly slaps.
Yeah, talk.
Belly slaps.
This is a lot. This guy's belly slapping you. This guy's insane.
Jesus, yeah, this guy fucking will kill you.
Yeah.
He's slapping your belly like you're 5.
Yeah.
So, you know, the guy goes, tell me. He goes, look, I'm sorry. I felt guilty. And they go, you felt guilty about what, motherfucker? He goes, your mom and I, we saw each other. And he goes, saw each other what? And the guy's like, we saw each other socially. And then Jeremiah's like, oh. And then he goes, what? And he goes, I just didn't want to sully your mother's good reputation. I really had feelings for her. We just started. And the guys are like, oh, and they hold him up. And they're like, hey. And he keeps talking. They're like, oh, dude. He's like, I have some of her nighty things if you want them. And they're like, dude.
Yeah. She's got that good pussy, man. She can't.
Also, they deserve to hear this. You just beat the shit out of me and broke into my house.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. You slept, my belly hurts.
Yeah.
I'm a lawyer, dude. Yeah. And then they immediately start apologizing. They're like, dude, we're so sorry. We got to know who killed our mom. And we're sorry. And he's like, it's okay. Boys, it's okay. They're like, all right. So they leave. The next day, Angel walks in on Bobby. He's taking a shit, right? And like door open, taking a shit. And he walks right in. He's like, hey, I need to ask you something. He's like, what? He's like,
if you only had one shot, one opportunity. Would you take it?
An idiot. Wrong white guy, by the way. So he goes, man, I think I got some rust on the tools, and he shows him his dick. And Mark Wahlberg's like, hey, come on, man. He's on the toilet, by the way. He goes, come on, man, show the cockologist in the shower. Right then the younger brother, who you don't know is in the shower, holds his head out the shower naked to it and just looks at his dick, and he's like, just a little carpet burn. And he's like, whew, thought my luck ran out. My point of this scene is the brothers are way too close. Yeah. And I get that's also John Singleton's point of this scene. Is like, these guys are too close. So we're shitting, we're showing each other dicks, and we're showering.
Not necessarily.
In the same moment.
Also, you're not going to shit while I shower because if you flush.
Everyone knows the rules.
Yeah.
And if you don't flush, it's a lose-lose for me.
Yeah,
I have no winning. You win, you get to shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, bro, this house is the upstairs and the downstairs.
Yeah.
It's got more than one bathroom.
Yeah. Also, how do you know what's going on with his body to know that's not something more serious?
He's a cockologist. That's what they call him.
Okay. Well, he's just a cock whisperer. He just knows.
Some people are.
I guess. Yeah, you're right. That's a skill. It's like a dog whisperer, or like a Seabiscuit. You know how he was good with horses?
Yes, the white guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
this dude's just good with like cock rash.
Yep, I've been there, brother. So he goes. Right then, Angel goes, "Hey, Bobby, look, I think Jerry got involved with some bad people." And then Mark Wahlberg's like, "What?" He's like, "Look, the city apparently cut off his loans, and he owes a bunch of money. Man, technically, Jerry's broke." And Mark Wahlberg's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he goes, "Look, I just got to go follow up on check off some like leads." And he goes, "This has something to do with Mom?" And he's like, "Look, I got to just go. I'll go find out." And he goes, "I want you to just go visit a guy named Douglas, a city council official, a city councilman. You know, he'll probably have some answers on Jerry too."
Okay.
And then he goes, he's like, "Where you going?" He's like, "I'm gonna go handle some other business." He's like, "I'm gonna wipe my ass, Angel. I'm coming with you too." He's like, "No, you're not coming with me. You sit your ass on that porcelain. This needs some finesse. You're a fucking hothead." Every time he goes to the street, like, every time we get in a situation, you escalate it. You know what I mean? He's like, "This one needs." He's like, "Angel, I'm wiping my ass. I'm coming with you," and he leaves him.
Yeah.
All right. So right then, Green is talking to the white lawyer. So this is the next day. You know, the Terrence Howard.
Right.
And the lawyer's telling, now he's also going, "So I think you and Mercer were a little more intimate. Apparently, I have some information that you guys saw each other this day. And then the guy's like, "Yeah, we were dating," and Terrence Howard's like, "It's all right. No, just trying to get the facts." And he's like, "Yeah, and he goes, "Well, did Evelyn say anything about, what was going on with her son Jerry and about what he got involved in? Because he knows."
Right.
And he goes, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "Man, she raised nothing but a stink." The lawyer, he was like, "Oh, my God, she just raised a stink about it every day to me." But he's like, "But I'm sure you know with the police report she filed." And then Officer Green's like, "What police report?" And the lawyer looks at him like, "What?" All right. Cut to, they meet up with Jackie Boy.
Always a career cop somewhere.
And it's probably Sam was like, "Who would have thought Four Brothers was a murder mystery?"
Yeah, I thought it was more of a revenge tale.
Yeah, it's not. It's like, who the fuck? What is happening in this?
Yeah.
So they meet up with Douglas, Jackie Boy, and Bobby, and they're questioning him about Jerry Woodroop, and the guy goes, "Look, I can't help you guys. Sorry." And he gets in his car, and they go, "All right." By the way, the actor is the dude. Remember the dude who dies in Collateral in the jazz club?
Yes.
It's him.
Okay.
Just somebody you reckon. You're like, it's him.
Yeah. Wow.
He's actually been in a lot of stuff. He's been in a lot of movies, but
he's like a pit stop guy.
Oh, he's always in a pit stop for a movie.
Yeah.
So he gets in his car, and then he starts smelling, and then he wipes his dashboard, and he's like, "Gasoline." And then he looks out the window, and Bobby is now pouring gasoline all over his car. And he goes, "Now I tried to talk to you. Now I gotta light your ass on fire." And then the brother just has a cigarette right back, looking at him. And then he grabs a cigarette and he goes, "I just wanted a name." And the guy goes, Okay. And he opens the door, and the guy goes, "Victor Sweet." Okay. So Angel, remember when Angel said he had business to take care of?
Right.
He's following Jerry. Jerry is at the bank using their mom's life insurance to pay off all of his debt. And Angel's like, can't believe it. Just heartbroken. Can't believe it. So cut to Green, right? He's looking at the day Miss Mercer came in to file her police report. And not only did she come in, she talked to his partner.
Oh,
the young cop.
Shit.
She talked to him for like an hour. He's like, "What the fuck? He never told me that." He's just like to himself. He's like, "What the fuck is what?" So Angel calls his bros, Bobby and Jackie Poo, says meet him at a bowling alley, right? So they all meet up at this bowling alley, and he goes, "Hey man, you guys remember a guy named Vic Sweet?" And Malcolm goes, "Kinda." He goes, "I remember a Malcolm Sweet." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Malcolm Sweet was Vic's older cousin. He used to humiliate him all the time. That was until Vic got tired of it one day and dumped his ass in the river, like under the ice in the river."
Ooh.
And they go, "Now he runs this town." Like looking at him. And then he goes, "Look, Bobby, Jerry owes a lot of people money. You recognize that dude over there?" And they look over. Remember the dude who was eating off the ground?
Yeah.
It's him. He's like, "Yeah, I do recognize him." He goes, he works for Vic now. He goes, "Yeah, but he used to be boys with Jerry." He goes, "Yeah, they were in the union back in the day together." He goes, "Damn." He goes, "Well, why are we here, Angel?" He's like, and he keeps looking. He's like, "Just keep looking." Right then, Jerry walks in, And he walks over to the dude, and he hands him like a wad of money. And then he leaves. And Bobby's like, and then Angel's like, look, I got to find out why Jerry got like I got to find out about this Jerry money situation with Mom. I got to find out. And then Bobby goes, we'll deal with that later. This first. So they walk right over to Evan. And the Evan dude, he's there bowling with his family.
Yeah.
So he's just having a good day. His kids are there.
Right.
And he sees Bobby and them walking up. And he goes, whoa, kids. All right, kids. Time to go. They're like, Daddy, time to go. And then they go, and they walk up. They go, yo, Evan, come on over here, man. Saw you talking to Jerry. And he's holding his kids tight. He's like, yeah, I was talking to Jerry. We just go way back. It's all union days. You know that, Bobby. And he goes, yeah. He goes, well, I heard you work for Victor Sweet now. Treat you like a house nigga. Mark Wahlberg says this.
Really? Fucking
turn up.
Hey.
Yo, I want to believe.
Proud to be an American.
I do want to believe. I want to know who, because do I believe he just said it? No. I think, man, the director was like, Mark, you should say it. And the other actor was like, man, if anybody's going to say it, it should be Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Like, if anybody's going to say it, and like nobody's going to care.
Yeah.
And it
his
came
character.
out smooth. It didn't come out like it doesn't. It's like, yeah, he probably says nigga all the time. This white dude would say nigga all the time. His brother's a fucking black from the hood, and he's like a hood ass white dude. Clearly.
Yeah.
Said assalamu alaikum to 300 black people while holding a gun at him. You think this guy doesn't say nigga sometimes? You out of your fucking mind?
And I'm proud to be an American.
Where at least I can say nigga.
Yep.
You don't want to say it?
I didn't want to say it this time.
Oh, you son of a bitch. So,
it doesn't come out smooth when I say it.
yeah, it never does.
Yeah, it only comes out smooth when I say it with the hard R.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, it sounds beautiful when you say it with hard R.
I gotta save it for the right times.
Fuck, boy.
You know?
So they're, he's holding his kids tight.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, look, man, times has changed. And they go, well, give us what Jerry just gave you now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking at him. He's like, y'all gonna do this here with my kids and my family. And they go, yep. And he's like, oh. Hands over the money. And they go, take the kids home. We'll see you soon. They leave, right? The councilman goes to like that, like the Victor Suites, like super cool, like kind of house.
Right.
And they're all downstairs playing cards. Like him, he's got the kids in there, and like they're at the big table. The kids are at the table, having fun, and the wives are at the table having fun.
Right.
And councilman walks in, and Victor goes, "Councilman, pull up a chair." The councilman walks over, and he sits next to him. They're all playing cards, and he's not looking at him. But the councilman's like, "Look, Victor, I got to talk to you. All right, a cop came up to me today, asking about the woman, the old white lady, And then Victor's like, "Don't worry about cops. I got cops. I got plenty of cops." And he goes, "Okay, good. But what about this other guy that I am worried about? Bobby Mercer. He came to see me after the cop. All right, and then right then he goes, Victor stops him. He goes, "Did you tell him my name?" And the councilman's like, "Victor, of course not. You know I wouldn't. But what I am trying to say is we need to handle this situation." And then right then he grabs his tie as the guy keeps talking and pulls him super close. Mm-hmm. "Did you tell him my name?" And the guy's like, "Victor, you know I wouldn't." He's like, "I know you did. I can smell it on you, you fucking coward. Sit down." And he pushes him back. The dude's all scared. He goes, "Go sit at the kiddie table." And the guy's like, "What? I'm not finished with my hand. I'll finish with you later, so go sit at the kiddie table." He gets up. And he goes and he sits on those little kid chairs at the kid tables where they're all playing like Uno or whatever. Yeah. And the kids look at him and they all go, "Ooh, you in trouble." And he's just like, bro, the fear I would have to him, like, I pretty much would let this dude rape me right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the truth. It's like, I'm sitting here at the kids table.
Yeah, that's dude, this guy's power.
Power?
Yeah, it's like Sonny.
Yeah, oh, yeah, very much like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, they're finishing their game, right? Because Victor and they're finishing their game, and he goes, like the boys keep letting them win. Like a guy has a full house, and Victor has nothing, and he goes, "I got nothing. Fold again." And Victor's like, just kicking y'all, like a guy who's just oblivious too, just kicking y'all's ass, loving it.
Damn,
just have all the chips.
Can't even lose.
No, and then they're all just kind of looking at him, and they're pretending to have a good time, and then he goes, "Hey Charlie," and this is one of the white henchmen. He goes, "Heard you getting married to that fine piece of ass you got, that Latina girl." And he's like, yeah, finally tying the knot. He goes, "How about I send you out of town for a little work so I can spend some time with her before you get married to her?" And he laughed. The guy laughs off. He was like, "Yeah, maybe you can show my wife how to cook, huh?" And the guy goes, no, I'll be showing a little bit more than cooking. You know what I mean. Besides, you're going to work for me. You know you got to share. And the Charlie dude's like, just kind of like, not like, okay. Like, damn. Like, ain't nothing I can do. So he goes, okay. And he gets up, does his hands like this. He goes, kids, who wants some ice cream? And all the kids are like, man. He's like, all right, upstairs. Everybody go get some ice cream. He goes, ladies. Then the ladies get up and they all go take care of him. And the dude's still sitting at the kiddie table. And then he looks and he goes, Evan. Pistol. And the councilman's like, scene ends. I love that they didn't show it.
Damn.
Pure
he
power.
fucking kills the councilman?
After his hand.
That's crazy.
After it. Because he said, let me finish my hand.
That's crazy.
Power.
Pit stop guy.
Oh, every time. He always dies.
He always dies.
Comes in. He's a major character. He's a major, like, plot point.
Yeah.
He's always a major. Because that's
reveals reveals the information he needs to reveal.
Always reveals the information he needs to reveal. Dies. The second time in his career and our Spoil the Beans career that this exact same actor has done the exact same role in a movie.
It's wild.
Crazy.
Wild.
So, they go to Jerry's house, right? Like they pull up outside Jerry's house because Mark Wahlberg wants to beat his ass. Right. And he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill this motherfucker. And the Angel's like, calm down. He's got fucking kids in there, his family's in there. We can't do it here. All right? He's like, that motherfucker, man. He better have some answers, right? So they call him, and then Angel's like, Jerry, I need you to be at Mom's first thing tomorrow morning. We need to talk. And Jerry's like, look, he starts talking, and they're looking at him through the window. And he's like, Jerry, I need this, man. Be at Mom's house tomorrow morning, please. Jerry's like, all right. And hang up, and then they drive off, and then you see Jerry. Jerry's in the house, in his room, and he's in the house, and he's just stressed out.
Right.
I think that is stressed the fuck out. All right. So the next morning, he pulls up. It's early in the morning. He goes in through the back. He walks in, and he sees Bobby and Lil Jack sitting on the couch like this, just staring at him mad. And he goes, what? And he gets closer, and then Angel's like, you know what you did. And then Jerry's like, no, come on, man. No, y'all don't know who you fucking with. Where's Bobby? And then right then, Mark Wahlberg, bam, knocks that Nick, just comes from the side and knocks him out.
Boom.
And he's like, huh? He goes, brother, I shit you not. You lie to me again, I'll fucking kill you. And he's like, he's like, come on, Bobby. He goes, you think I had something to do with Mom getting killed? He goes, you got the check. He goes, man, that was the life insurance policy for the girls, man. She took that out. I didn't even take that life insurance policy out. And they go, fuck that. Mom gets shot, and then you hit the lottery? He goes, man, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping because I made insurance payments? I paid her bills. And then he gets up and he fucking punches him back. And they're like, he's like, I paid her bills. I took care of Mom. Where the fuck were y'all? Where were y'all? Bullshitting. And they go, yeah, what about Sweet, man? What about how you got involved with Sweet? They go, man, he goes, Sweet killed my life. Those goons were going to take a piece, so I told him no. And he goes, and then what happened? He goes, and then they cut me off, the whole city. He got the government involved. And I go, what are you talking about? They go, what about you? What do you mean the government? He goes, man, Douglas, he owns him. City guy, he's like, they shut down my whole plan. They got me in crazy debt. He ruined me. Like, you know what I mean? It's deeper than y'all think.
Right.
Yeah, I got involved, but this goes crazy deep. And also, Mom wanted me to have the money because I'm the one doing everything. We're just like, hey, fuck boys. Oh, now y'all are around and worried about the life insurance all of a sudden when I'm paying the life insurance. Which is a good point. Like, where do you think the money's going to go? I'm paying for it. Why would it go to y'all?
That's a good argument.
Great argument.
That's a good argument.
Oh, see, that's because you're just like, oh, wow, Andre 3000 killed his mom. And then you're like, oh, he's just a person.
Yeah, he just got caught in the web.
Got caught in the web.
Of
and I'm sure
actually happening.
Now he feels the worst about the mom dying, I'm sure.
Because like, oh, did I kill my mom? Did I get my mom killed?
Like, get my mom killed just for, whatever. But, So they're yelling and arguing. And right then someone's knocking on the door. Mm-hmm. They're yelling and arguing. Jackie Poo goes up and he answers it, and the guy's already in the middle of the street walking with his back turned. And he has his middle finger up, and he goes, your mom's a whore. And he goes, what'd you say? And then a fucking snowball hits him. Like from another end. He's like, oh, mother. And he grabs a snowball and he comes out, and then right then the dude turns around, and he's got a fucking full mask on. And Jack's like, and the dude just goes, bow! And Mark Wahlberg's like, Jackie! And they fucking go look outside, and more dudes are getting out, because he shoots them in the chest.
Right.
Right? Jackie! Mark Wahlberg comes, looks, bop, 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 puts 3 in that motherfucker real quick. You know what I mean? Right then a van opens up and like 4 dudes jump out, full assault rifles. They're like, Jackie, and he goes, Bobby, and he like tries to run back in the house. Da, 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 da. He gets lit up like through the chest, like 5, like army style. Like,
so he's done.
Ah, Bobby, Jackie, and he's screaming, and then now full on house shootout. I mean, full shootout, right? You know, hear him scream, Jackie, Bobby. Tyrese fucking comes out and he shoots a guy. Bah, bah, bah. Sophia, slides him some guns. He's shooting. Just full on shooting. He murders a couple people. Jerry is sitting there panicked, just crouched down, and he's looking at a picture of his wife. And he keeps staring at her long enough, and then he goes, fuck it, and he just leaves. Goes to the kitchen. He's about to go out the door. He sees a guy coming in. He panics harder. He hides. The guy comes in. He goes, he takes a knife out and just fucking. He goes, I got a wife. I got kids. And he fucking hauls ass out the door, starts up the car. He fucking, you know what I mean? Like he's about to take off. Angel runs upstairs to get like a better angle, kills another couple guys, but then runs out of bullets. Downstairs, Mark Wahlberg, shotgun's out of bullets. He's looking out the thing. The one guy left standing out there with the fucking machine gun is reloading. Mark Wahlberg, this is a great slow motion shot. He sees a brick. He fucking grabs it, gets up. The guy like goes to cock. He looks up, a brick in slow motion. Boom! Hits his face. Bro, it's such a badass shot. You see Mark Wahlberg jump from down the thing. Bow! Hit the motherfucker again. Fucking grabs the brick. Boom! Starts beating the motherfucker's face into death, right?
Oof.
As this is happening, Angel's looking down the window. He sees another guy who got hit raising up. And he holds his gun out, and then now Angel's panicking, like trying to break the window, right? And he breaks it, and he fucking, this is I love here, bro. This nigga jumps out a 2-story window, falls down the roof, boom, lands, gets up, and some motherfucker's about to shoot his brother, fucking kicks the gun at the last second, bam, punches the shit out that nigga, right? Fucking, like, and then fucking kills him. And then right then you see another guy who's the guy who was driving the van with all the mobsters. He's fucking driving at full speed at Mark Wahlberg. And then Angel grabs him. He's like, because he keeps bashing the guy's head in. He's like, Bobby, stop. We got to go. Right then, at the last second, Andre 3000's car.
Bam.
Knocks.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
Oh.
Way to come back.
Oh, right? Way to fucking be a brother, dog.
Yeah.
4 brothers.
Well, he killed a guy, too. He
killed him, man. You're involved.
He put in work.
You put in work,
He put in work.
Fucking stabbed the nigga, too. Like,
he put in real work. Yeah.
Fucking car hits at the last second. They all get up and they go check on Jack. And they're like, Jack, look at me. Jack, look at me. Call 911. And the brother's bleeding out his mouth.
Yeah.
He's like, Jack, please, don't you die on me. They all start crying, like, Jack, don't you die on me, you little fairy. And then right there, bro, this is what gets you. The brother hears that. He's bleeding out the mouth and just, like, smiles and laughs. And then dies. And then they just... all 3 of them, you know what I mean?
Fuck.
And then Mark's like, I thought that was a great way for also a death. Like, oh wow, that's a subtle way to make it like a
brother
more
thing.
touchingly brother moment.
Like, oh, he had a moment where he was like, oh, they love me, and then they died.
Yeah, it's nice for him. It's nice. It's like, oh, at least you got to hear something like they called me a fairy my whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
I got
like,
to hear something nice before I went.
Yeah, and so Mark Wahlberg, he fucking grabs a gun, cocks it, goes up to the van, and he goes, who sent you? And the guy looks at him in the mask and he just takes it off. And he's like, he's also fucked up. He's like, Victor Sweet, man. Victor Sweet. And Mark Wahlberg's crying. He wipes his tears away. He puts the gun down. And the guy's like, oh, thank God. And he goes, thank God? You killed my mom and my brother, motherfucker. Thank Victor Sweet. Bam! Lights go out.
Oof.
Cut to, it's like a little later in the day. All the boys are sitting there. All the police are everywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
The boys are sitting in the front of the house. Green comes up and he's like, sorry, boys. Sorry about your brother. But what the hell is this, man? And then Mark Wahlberg's like, Victor Sweet did this. He goes, how do you know? He goes, his friend in that body bag right there told me. And then Terrence Howard's like, well, I guess I'll get a statement from him next. Great, because it's like, hey, dude, I'm a cop.
Yeah.
How do you think this works? I need him alive.
Yeah, you also just kind of admitted to murdering him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm your boy.
Yeah.
Like, but
also, this technically, I guess, you could be like self-defense.
Also, man, because it's like, if he really did tell you it was Victor Sweet, if he tells me, we can go get Victor Sweet.
Yeah. Are they not arresting any of these guys?
Hmm?
Are they not arresting any of these guys?
They don't have anything yet.
No, are they not arresting the brothers?
So, we'll get there. So, good question, though. Obviously. There's dead bodies outside.
Yeah,
There's
it's
5
like,
dead bodies.
even if
And
it's self-defense, they should still arrest him.
So he goes, Green tells Jerry, he's like, well, look, man. He goes, Jerry, talking to Andre 3000, he's like, your mom knew all about your trouble. She was raised in hell with a damn councilman Douglas every day, and she was apparently filing police reports and all kinds of things. And, and he goes, and I got a dirty uniform to deal with that because of it. And they go, dirty uniform? Who you protecting, Green, huh? Who you protecting, Green? Huh? Your boy Fowler? He a bad cop or something? And he goes, hey, the dirty cop is my problem. And then he goes, he just like gets mad and then he just kind of turns around and he leaves. And they go, Green, what about all this? He looks at all the bodies. He's like, self-defense, right?
All right, well, I guess it's a movie, so you gotta let some things go.
Gotta let it go.
For sure, not how that works.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, for sure not how that works.
No, 5 dead bodies. Everybody's going to talk about it.
Yeah. Everyone's at least coming to jail for a couple days.
Everybody's got to talk about it.
Yeah.
But we're all talking about it.
Yeah.
I'll let you out.
Yeah.
Because it is self-defense.
We're not just
You'll
gonna
win.
sweep this under the rug that real quick like that.
Nope. Also, you're the Mercer brothers. You guys cause fucking mad problems.
Yeah. This is the second group of dead bodies you're connected to.
So, yeah, you're coming in.
Yeah.
So, Terrence Howard goes to a bar, and he sees Fowler. He's like, what's happening, partner? And the partner's like, what's cooking? And then Terrence Howard's like, isn't this Victor Sweet Spot? And the other cop's like, oh, yeah. I think I did hear that from somebody. And he keeps playing pool. And Terrence Howard's like, hey, man, how come you didn't tell me that you saw Miss Mercer?
You should definitely do this in the precinct or not somewhere that's away. He has home field advantage here.
He goes, how come you told me? Miss
Terrence
Mercer,
Howard gonna die.
a week before, you saw Miss Mercer a week before she got killed, man. That's, it's pretty important. And the guy goes, I didn't think it was relevant. He goes, she only talked for 5 minutes and about some, bad kids or whatever. Terrence Howard already knows everything. He has the video evidence.
Yeah.
He goes, wow. Terrence Howard's like, I figured it was that. You still should have said something, though. Did she file a police report? And the cop's like, no. She's only there 5 minutes. Terrence Howard's like, 5 minutes, huh? He goes, yeah, it couldn't have been much more than that. Keeps playing pool. And he looks at Terrence Howard. He goes, you want to play? He hands him the stick. And Terrence Howard's like, I'd love to. He grabs the stick. He looks at him and goes, been a long time since I played a game like this. And the cop's like, that's so. I thought that was real. Like, oh, wow. I like when people talk like that, though.
Yeah, where they're not talking about what they're talking about.
But they talk about
Yeah.
And he goes, he lines up. He's about to shoot Terrence Howard. And he goes, hey, partner, I think your stick's a little crooked. The other guy's like, I think it's okay. He's like, no, it's definitely a little crooked. And the weight's a little off. The guy's like, well, it worked good for me. Terrence Howard's like, you sure it did? Yep. Bam! Breaks his leg. Just fucks his leg up. Ah! Fowler. Like, fucks Fowler's leg up.
Yeah.
Ah! He goes, fucking, you're a dirty cop. Grabs him by the hair. I hate dirty cops. Give me your badge. You don't fucking deserve this. Takes his badge. He leaves. And he's like, Green, come on. He gets up. Green, come on, Green. He goes, what? He goes, Green, I got to tell you something, man, please. He goes, what you got to tell me? Pow, pow. Shoots him in the chest.
Oof.
He goes, Green's like, you motherfucker. Boom. Puts him in one in his head. He wipes the gun off, throws it, goes to Green's car, calls it in. Officer down. Suspects, 2 black males. Headed on foot. Please back up. Drops the thing. Leaves. But drops the thing, just like sits down.
Yeah.
So what,
Yeah.
just looking at his dead partner. Cut to Green's funeral. His partner's there. Everybody's mourning. Everybody's like telling him sorry. He's just like,
Yeah, damn.
which is also like, man, bro, that shit.
You evil
I hate
motherfucker.
that. Like, that's
Yeah.
what makes you like, man, fuck you, dog.
It's evil.
You kill me, yeah, but
Evil.
don't go to my funeral and take all the praise and shit, nigga. Fuck you.
Evil.
So the boys are at their brother's funeral the same day. And it's just the 3 of them, though. Like the other cops' funerals, it's Terrence, so it's 1 million cops there. Everybody's there.
Right.
Just 3 for the brothers. So Bobby's crying. He's like, I never should have came home. They're sitting in their mom's shot-up house. Angel's like, man, I miss him too, but we can't bring him back. But we can send him a lot of fucking company. Bobby gets mad, and Jerry's like, look, I got an idea. I go, what? He goes, we take the rest of the money and we pay Sweet to just call off the dogs. Call it off. He's a businessman. And they go, Jerry, he's going to meet you, take your money, and just kill you. And Jerry's like, kind of goes like that. All right. Cut 2. Jerry goes to the Evan guy's house.
Right.
The guy was eating off the ground.
Mm.
He's like, Jerry, what the fuck you doing here, man? You get me killed being here. You know what I mean? He goes, Sweet wants blood. Not negotiable. You all your brothers, you know? He goes, look, man, I got a deal for him. And he goes, man, he don't want no deal. There ain't no way. He goes, look, dude, we used to be union together. They said we wasn't going to get $12 an hour. Look, we got fucking 13. And the guy kind of smiles. He goes, just help me out here. He goes, well, what you bringing to the table? He goes, $400,000. And the guy's like, cut 2. Jerry's back at his brother's house, and he's like, they're going to go for it. And he goes, really? He goes, yep. He goes, when? We got to meet with him. 3 hours. What? Today? He's like, yeah. He's like, that's what he said. And he goes, also, look, the Evan dude, we're union boys, so we do kind of go back. And he was honest with me. He said if the Fowler cop is there, Sweet probably ain't gonna go for it. They'll just kind of know something's up probably. And he's like,
why?
You know, he's like, he said he just doesn't trust the Fowler guy. He's like, the Fowler guy, it just causes problems.
All right.
That's what he was saying. You know, that's what his point was.
All right.
He's like, I don't want. He's like, that Fowler's guy there. I don't know if this is gonna go down. Whatever your plan is, because you don't know his plan yet.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna go down with the Fowler cops there. That's
Okay.
basically what he's saying.
Okay.
And he goes, and then the angel goes, man, fuck that. He handed him out to Sweet. He doesn't walk away from this. And Bobby's like, all right. And then he goes, they go to Jerry's house, and Jerry's kissing his kids and his wife. And then the wife calls over Bobby, Taraji P. Henson.
Mm-hmm.
Second line. I told you she has no lines in it.
Yeah.
Second line of the movie now. She goes, Bobby, don't you let him get hurt. You bring him back to me. He goes, I will, Camille. She leaves. Tyrese, he's walking and he sees a kid outside like working on his swing, just fucking hitting balls into the fence. You know what I'm saying? Just hitting balls into the fence. He's like, hey kid, I need a favor. You want to make $20? The kid's like, yeah. He's like, I'll give you $20 and a box of Baby Ruth. You see that house over there? And he kind of he says something else, but you don't see what he says. And the kid's like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the Evan guy comes to Jerry's house to pick up Jerry. He's in an SUV with all the Vic's croonies. Boop, 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 boop. Jerry, let's go. It's time. And then Jerry looks at Bobby, and Bobby's like, not until we hear from Angel. Jerry's like, you keep hearing the knocking on the door, right? Cut 2, Fowler's at his house, and he's just cleaning. He's got his gun ready, and he's like sitting there, and he's waiting. Remember the kid? He knocks on Fowler's door. Mm-hmm. And the kid's like, Fowler looks outside, and he's like, what do you want? And he's like, hi, mister. I'm selling candy for my baseball team. Just $20, or you're like, just $10 for each candy. And with each donation, it helps this, that. And he's like, and he just grabs one and slams the door on the kid. Right? And the kid's like, well, hey! And as he goes to take a bite of it, right then Tyrese comes up from behind him and fucking plastic bag over his head. You know what I mean? You still fucking hear, Jerry, come on, man. Back at the, Jerry, come outside. He's looking at Bobby. He's like, wait until we hear from Angel. So Angel right then, he calls him. He's like, Bobby, I got him. He's like, you got him? He's like, you want to hear? And then he puts the phone down and you hear, he's like, die. And you hear Bobby go, that's right, motherfucker. Like, all right. And the phone, he hangs up the phone, and then Jerry comes out, huge bag. And then Evan dude's like, that's the money? And Jerry's like, yeah. He's like, all right. And then right then his boys start frisking him. He's like, hey. He's like, relax, Jerry. We just taking a little ride. And Jerry gets in the car with him. He's nervous as shit. So Fowler finally rips the bag open so he can breathe, right? And Tyrese still has the gun on him. He's like, get up, sit over there. And he's like, you motherfucker, right? And he's telling, he's just got his eye on him. Right then, Sofia Vergara is at the police station, going off. Está queso. And they go, ma'am, you got to speak English. And she goes, my boyfriend, he going bananas. They go, what are you talking about, ma'am? He was talking about killing a cop. And then right then you hear, woo, woo, woo. All these, immediately, of course, they're out because you can't. That's the most thing they're going to take serious. You know what I'm saying? So, cut back to Jerry. They're taking Jerry to the middle of nowhere. Mm-hmm. He's just driving just in the middle of this snowy ice road. You know what I'm saying? He's just going in the middle of nowhere. Fowler is sitting in his place. Tyrese got the gun on him. He hears the in the distance. And he goes, And Tyrese is like, fuck. He's like, that's a beautiful sound, isn't it? my boys are coming. You know, and he's getting closer and closer. So Jerry sees another car finally, right? And it's like a black SUV. It has like 6 guys outside. And when they pull up, Jerry panics. He's like, hey, man, what the fuck is that? And they're like, calm down, Jerry. Just calm down. They all start laughing. The dudes are cutting a hole in the ice.
Oh, like they did to his cousin. All right.
Mm-hmm. So and Jerry's like, man, what the fuck is that for? And they're just laughing, right? So right then, Fowler's like, it ain't looking too good for you, homeboy, talking to Angel. And he goes, and Angel's like, yeah, well, that's not until they I tell him that you killed your partner Green. And the dude laughs. And he goes, that's your story? And then Angel's like, well, it's true. He's like, so what? It's true. I killed my partner. I could kill the whole station if you're the witness. You're a Mercer brother. Brother? You think anyone's going to believe you over me, a cop? He goes, yeah, you're right. Other than the ones in the van, listen to this conversation right now, brother. And he shows him he's got a wire on. Mm-hmm. And the Fowler dude's like, motherfucker. He goes, take a look. And he looks outside, and everyone's like, of course, surrounded outside the house. And he's like, oh, shit. He goes, it's all over. He goes, it's all over. Sarge, I'm bringing him out now. Got you, Fowler. And Fowler's like, and he just turns and he fucking goes for the gun. They struggle and he fucking hits fucking Tyrese in the face and gets the gun he got on. He's like, how about I put one in your fucking head? How about that? You hear me? And he grabs the wire. I'm taking your clown out with me. Cut to Victor, right? Victor is now pulling up on them at the ice hole spot.
Okay.
And he gets there and he's laughing to himself and he goes, wow, this fool actually showed up. Can y'all believe that? Well, let's sink this dumbass and get out of here, huh? I got a 5 o'clock with some Puerto Rican pussy waiting for me. And he gets out of the car and he goes, Jeremiah Mercer, businessman. He snatches the bag. Give me that bag. He opens it up, full of money. He's like, wow. He looks up at him. Now, goddamn it, boy, I like the way you do business. You're reasonable, Jeremiah. You know, we could have been partners. Could have went and did that luxury deal. Could have been a real sweet deal for you and me. Now it's just a sweet deal for me. And then Jeremiah's like, man, forget all that. Let's just get down to business. He goes, down to business. You're right. Okay, so what were the terms? You give me $400,000 and I pardon you and your brothers. Fair is fair. That's the money. You walk off clean slate. And he laughs to himself. And then Jeremiah's like, yeah, my brothers both said I was naive for believing you. But you know, I buried my mom and my brother this week. And that's payment enough for me, Vic. He's looking at him. He goes, oh, so you've been thinking a lot, huh? He goes, my mama raised me to be a thinking man. So you know what I did, Vic? I came up with a new proposal. He's like, is that so? And then right then, Vic's whole crew turned sides. Like, you know what I mean? Like they walk from this side to that side.
Okay.
And he goes, see, I figured out instead of giving the money to you, I just give all this money to these workers who've been getting mistreated behind you. And he goes, oh, pistol, Evan, pistol. None of his boys move. He looks at him and they're all just staring at him. And the Evan dude walks up to him and goes, you always forgot one thing about me, Vic. I'm a union man.
Okay. All right.
That line made me like, that'll make you laugh. Come on, bro. That's fucking
funny.
hilarious.
That's funny, but
that's a crazy thing to say.
I don't think they meant it for it to be funny. I think
know that. That's great.
That's funny.
You gotta do some Hollywood lines. It's an action movie.
Yeah, it's very actiony.
It's an action movie. You said it's very actiony, this movie?
No, that line.
Oh, that line is very actiony.
Yeah.
This movie's a little bit of action, not a lot. There's only 2-3 shootouts.
No, it's more,
2 shootouts, 1 car chase.
Yeah, it's a lot more of a detective movie.
Yeah. Because an action movie is like a Hobbs and Shaw. That's an action movie. You know. This is way more of a crime thriller. Than you would ever guess. So
I expected more of a revenge tour.
No, it's crime. I like that though. I think that's probably why I did so good at the box office, because people were like, "Oh, you left going, oh, that was great."
Yeah.
It just wasn't what you saw. So he goes, I told. He goes, so the dude's like, he says that, and then he goes, and then Andre 3000's like, it's cold out here when you're by yourself, ain't it, Vic? And Victor's like, so what now, huh? You gonna kill the hand that's been feeding you, huh? Over a stupid old lady, that's what y'all gonna do? And then Andre 3000's like, watch your fucking mouth. And he's like, well, fuck y'all. I told Fowler and his pals all about this meeting. Huh? There's cops on the way here right now. And then Andre looks at him and is like, man, he ain't coming. So right then, see Fowler has a gun on Tyrese's head, and he's walking him outside. And all the cops outside are like,
What the
Fowler, what are you doing? And he's like, back up. Get the fuck back from the house. And then they're looking at each other like, I thought Fowler was the hostage. Yeah, that's what the lady said. They're like, Fowler, calm down. Put the gun down. Everything's fine. And he's like, back off. Pff, pff. He shoots at him. And they're like, Jesus Christ. Right? And then right then Tyrese kind of breaks free. And then he's like, fuck you. And he goes to shoot Tyrese. And the sniper guy's like, bam. And he fucking puts one in his leg. And the Fowler guy's like, ah. And he points the gun. And then he kills him. And the cop is like, what the fuck? All the cops are like, what the fuck just happened? And Tyrese is just smiling. Not like hardcore, but like
damn,
gotcha.
What an insane plan that actually ended up working out.
Crazy plan that might not work.
Yeah, crazy plan that probably doesn't work.
Woo! I mean, nigga, that's beyond a Hail Mary. That's way beyond a Hail Mary, nigga. That's you kicked the ball backwards and somehow y'all scored.
Yeah, you know what this is like? This is a kid when Auburn ran the ball back against Alabama, 2000 whatever Iron Bowl, 11 or so.
Very recent.
Yeah.
Not 11. Darren was still in college in 2011. Darren Bates was still in college in 2011.
Yeah.
They won a national
right.
championship in 2013.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
You're right.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Like 2018.
Yeah. Whenever the Iron Bowl was, where he ran it was like that.
The Iron Bowl's every year.
That Iron Bowl, whenever that specific one where he ran it back it's because it's like Alabama was on offense when it happened. That's what it was. It's like dude, you needed everything to line up perfectly for that plan to happen.
Everything has to line up perfectly, and still it shouldn't work.
Yeah, it still shouldn't work. They still should be like, well, we should definitely take this guy in for questioning. What the fuck is happening here? Yeah.
So he goes, so Victor Sweet's like, well, who's going to do it, huh? Who's going to do it? Who's going to take on the champ? Huh, you, Charlie? He's in the white dude's face. Mm-hmm. Huh, you? And then out of the snow, out of the fog, who do we see walking up?
Mark Wahlberg, baby.
God, great shot, by the way.
Yeah.
The shot is like, oh, that's a great shot. See him walking up, and then he's like, oh, Bobby fucking Mercer. And Bobby walks up. He's like, you okay, Jerry? Jerry's like, yeah. And he gives him his gun. He's like, all right, gonna be me and you, huh, Bobby? And they start taking off their coats, and everybody circles up around him like, well, let's go. And it's Mark Wahlberg. There has to be boxing in it.
Right. Yeah. It's a Mark Wahlberg movie. There's boxing and cricket cops somewhere in there.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
I can't emphasize the always in this always.
Yeah. Always those two things.
No matter
what.
Oscar-winning movie,
Yeah.
action movie, box office plummeting failure movie.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
I've
boxing
and a crooked cop somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah.
One or the other or both. Some we get both. Some we get one or the other.
Yeah.
Spencer Confidential, we got both.
Yeah. I mean, it's any of those movies where there's a crooked cop, he definitely fights someone via boxing. So.
Like Departed, no boxing, all crooked cops.
Yeah. Enough crooked cops to take up to throw away the need for boxing.
Oh, you don't need boxing when everyone in the movie is a crooked cop.
Yeah.
Literally everyone. The whole movie's about fucking rats or something. I don't know what it is. It's a good movie. Watch it if you haven't seen The Departed yet. So kick his ass, Bobby. They start fighting. Victor starts messing him up early, fucking him up. And then Bobby gets up and just gives it back to him, starts fucking him up. And then Vic's crew's obviously loving it. And then he fucking hits him with a right and knocks him out.
Ooh.
He looks at him, get him in the hole. His crew picks him up, dumps this nigga in the ice hole alive.
Oof. What a death.
That is a
intense.
vicious way to die.
That's intense.
Because you're getting, so many things. You're drowning to death.
Yeah.
You're getting buried alive.
Hypothermia. That's
freezing to death.
Yeah.
You're literally just going to be a frozen body under this lake until the summer.
Yeah. Oh. Oof. That's rough. That's a rough death.
You died 4 ways.
Yeah.
Jesus. So right then, they're walking away, Bobby and Andre 3000. And Andre 3000's like, yo, Jerry, Bobby, what are we going to tell the police? He's like, don't worry about the cops, Jerry. Cops love the Mercer brothers. Cut to the cops are beating the shit out of all 3 of them, asking them questions.
Yeah.
And I mean, beating the fuck out of them, bro.
Yeah.
And they go, and then one of the brothers, like, Tyrese's like, all right, you want to hear it? I did it. Okay, I did it. And it cuts to Mark Wahlberg, and one of the cops is like, you did what? And Mark Wahlberg's like, I was fucking your wife last night. Bam! And then back to Tyrese, and he was like, I was bumping uglies with your wife. And then, bam, they hit him, and it cuts to Andre 3000. He's like, man, she wasn't even that good the first time. Bam, they just fucking him up, right?
Yeah.
Cut to Andre 3000 getting thrown out of the station. They throw him out, and he lands, and the wife's like, Roger like, you don't throw him like that! And she grabs him. She's like, oh, baby, look at your face. He's all beat up. And he's like, oh, honey, it's just a boo-boo. She's like, boo-boo, somebody put a fist in your eye. Made me laugh. A boo-boo, somebody put a fist in your eye. And then she looks at Bobby. She's like, Bobby, you said you ain't going to let Jerry get hurt. He goes, well, he ain't hurt. He's wiping off his blood. He's like, he breathing? You good? He's like, yeah. And so Angel right there, he walks out. And he goes, all right, give me my shit. I want my stuff. Bobby's talking shit to the cop. Give me my fucking shit, you pig. You know what I mean? And he goes, I'm leaving. And then they go, you guys good? He's like, yeah, we're good. And then Angel looks at Jerry. He's like, you said something, didn't you, Jerry? And Jerry's like, man, I didn't say shit. And then right then Mark Wahlberg's like, man, I said something. And they look at him like, what'd you say? He's like, I said I was banging his wife. And they all start laughing. And then Angel's like, I did too. And Jerry's like, yeah, me too. Right then the song from the beginning of the movie, The Trouble Man. I got a heart, baby, playing by the rules. And you see kids playing hockey outside the house. And the boys are all fixing up the shot-up house. And, Tyrese's like, just got one window in. He's fixed the window. And then Jerry's like, all right. That's good, man. Let's keep going. How about another one? He's like, yeah. And they keep working. And then right then the wives come out like, hey, boys, no more work today. Queso. And they eat queso. And Bobby's still out there, and he keeps working, and the puck hits his foot.
Right.
And he grabs it, and the little boys went up, and it's the little boy from the beginning of the movie.
Okay.
The little kid who's robbing the place.
Yeah.
And he goes, Miss Evelyn isn't coming back, is she? And he's all sad. And he's like, nah. And then another little boy's like, because she dead, huh? And they look at him, they're like, shut up. And Mark Wahlberg's like, it's okay. Yeah, she's dead. He's like, you guys be safe. Have fun out there, right? And he throws the puck back out, and they keep playing. He walks up.
A lot of black kids playing hockey in this movie.
Detroit, black kids play hockey.
Yeah?
Yeah. I see Mighty Ducks. Kids playing hockey in L.A. Kids playing hockey in Detroit. That's just... It's got to be. I mean, I don't know if it's a fact, but it's just like, man, that'd be crazy if those numbers didn't work out that way. You don't think so?
No. I mean, like, what, you play hockey just on the street? Like, who has, like, a rink?
Yeah, that's what they're doing. They play hockey on the street.
Oh, yeah. What am I saying? Of course, they're not, not skating.
No, they're not skating. They're running around with tennis shoes.
Wait, what? I imagine them skating. I was like, what?
Because it was like, well, I mean, I've even played this kind of hockey. Yeah. So I was like, that doesn't seem too far-fetched. But no, they're not fucking kicking ass like the Red Wings. Because then this would be a whole other movie. Be called Miracle or something. Because, it's a miracle black people can skate. Oh!
Okay.
Oh! The kid still got it.
We need a cigar.
I do. So he walks up and he sees his mom on the porch. And kind of stops him. And she's like, so good to have you back home, Bobby. You going to stick around this time? He's looking at her. He's like, I'm thinking about it, Mom. I'm thinking about it. And she laughs. She's like, oh, Bobby. And he deep sigh. He walks in the house. 4 brothers. In credits, we see a young Mark Wahlberg during his fighting hockey days.
Okay.
All right, he's playing hockey. He's younger. We see Jerry and the homeboy, the other guy, fighting people during the union days.
That's funny.
And they're like, more money, and they're he's climbing the fence and swinging and shit.
Yeah.
And then cut to, we see Tyrese acting a fool in the airport. Cut to, we see the young Jack rocking with a band. It fades out. Credits roll.
Damn. That was a journey. My God.
Heavy.
A lot of
moments.
A lot of stuff happens in there.
But I will say this, buddy. When I say you're about to have a fun time, you're about to have a fun time.
Yeah.
I'm
excited.
How did you feel? I guess I should ask. How'd you feel?
I was like, oh, man, this is going to be it's never not intense.
No, it's intense. But
no. That's what I'm saying. It's never not intense. It's always one crazy thing happens after another crazy thing. Yeah.
But I will say this, bro. When you watch it, the acting and the idea of these guys being 4 brothers, for me, it's real. They do a good job of lightening it up.
Of being these guys are brothers. And
I don't know what they did. I don't know if
Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, I don't know if John Singleton made them hang out or these guys are just cool
just have natural chemistry.
But when you see it, you'll see what I mean. Especially the moments where you're like, oh, that was a moment. These are natural moments.
Yeah, they riff this or whatever.
Exactly. You know what riff. You know riff when you see it. It's just the way when somebody breaks is always Oh, they got him.
They got him.
Like, oh, that's a break. I know a break when I see a break.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, did you like the movie?
Yeah, it was. I'm excited to see it. I just want to see. I want to see. Also, everyone, all these people are kind, except for Billingsley. They're all like kind of famous now. It's gonna be cool to see them younger.
Yeah, I mean, from Taraji Pence and then No Lines to Sofia Vergara being a side character.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah, it's Terrence Howard's a side. Yeah, like everyone in this is going on to have a major career besides Billingsley.
Yeah,
who though was having a major career like the rest of them. It wasn't like
he was in the
this is a one and done thing.
Right
yeah, he had a run.
Yeah,
God, that must be a crazy feeling to have had a run. At least you had a run though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's more than most people have.
Yeah, but I say, man, do you want to be a nigga that won some rings or a nigga that had a great career but didn't win any rings? I'll take the 3 rings.
I'll take the rings. Yeah.
I'll take the.
Give me the rings.
I will
Give
be
me the rings.
Sean Livingston.
Yeah, over Charles Barkley.
Now I'm one of the greatest players of all time. I wasn't thinking that. That's
I want the 3 rings though.
I want the 3 rings. I do want, but the greatest player of all time is like, yeah, it's just. Yeah, I'll take being the greatest player of all time. Probably.
Give me the rings.
Because you can just do more. Charles Barkley will always be able to do more than Sean Livingston will be able to do.
Well, yeah.
In any aspect of life.
Yeah.
He just won't have the
more doors will be open doors.
Just like that. Yeah, so it's like that, and then he'll be remembered. Sean Livingston will be forgotten. Charles Barkley will all be forgotten in one day, but Charles Barkley's name
was going to last longer than Livingston.
Last way longer. And just in the name of basketball. So it is kind of like one of those things like, ooh, but you're right. I wasn't thinking that big.
Yeah.
That's a hard one because it's like, damn. Or Charles. I was thinking way more like, do I want to be Sean Livingston or like Chris Webber?
Oh, I'd much rather be Sean Livingston.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's not a. Chris Webber's great. I mean, one of the best too, but he ain't. I mean, Charles Barkley, you can argue, is one of the greatest power forwards ever played the game.
Steve Kerr or Charles Barkley? Who would you rather be?
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr?
Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr. Not Livingston, though, over Charles Barkley. Kerr, he was with the Bulls.
Yeah.
With Jordan. B, he had a lot of game winners. Not that Livingston won them some games. What the fuck are we talking about? Guys, hey. Hey. Because I know a lot of you are like, who the fuck is Sean Livingston? Like, and most of you are, there's no way you're not like, I don't know who the fuck that is. Look him up. He fucking won them some rings. It's annoying.
Yeah, very good. Very, very important player.
Very clutch.
For the Warriors.
But yeah, this movie's good. 4 brothers.
Yeah. Hey, see you next week.